we are live.
Morning.
Good morning, everyone. First and foremost, let's wish Jason a happy birthday.
Yeah.
Hey.
So I take it you're 83 years old now, Jason?
I'm 83 years old. Last night we had our birthday stream. It was crazy.
No,
it
get
was
on camera.
packed.
Deadpool said good morning. Deadpool's with us earlier.
We'll get to everything, Master Joe.
Yeah. We gotta recognize the chat room. We gotta recognize the chat room.
Oh,
What's
we
up,
will.
everybody?
Honka
Jim
honka.
Huh?
Good morning, Clearwater, Chad.
Good morning. Oh, Clearwater Chad. Good thing
Good morning, Mr. Deadpool. How are you feeling this morning?
Good morning.
Dead fool.
Mike shitty internet provider. What's happening, brother?
Just a notification after your text, Joey. That's right.
Mike's good people.
Make sure you take your meds, Joey.
Yeah, he reminds me every morning. I got it right here. I gotta take I just got up. Literally got up. I'm not even half woke, man. So.
Yeah, he was just on the show last night, the birthday stream. He was on there. He said he was gonna get some sleep after the damn thing.
I did. Went to bed
at
only
got 3 hours.
4:30. I went to bed. So.
Hey, Mason.
I love it. I love it, Mason. Love it. You give cheers to Joey and Jason, and you give me the shit emoji right back at you.
I didn't know.
Yeah, what's up,
on point there. Look at him. Him.
Mike shitty internet. What's up?
Yeah, Mike's good people. Mike. A lot of people up getting their morning fuel, getting their breakfast. Go ahead, Luke.
Before we continue, I do want to say one thing.
What's that?
To all you stupid fucking individuals, understand one thing. You may know someone who has never opened up a certain chapter of his life to you. Quit throwing out accusations to someone who, A, you don't truly know. You're just doing it for clickbait. Yeah, There's things that Joey doesn't know about me, that I don't know about him. There's things I don't know about Jason. Like, yo, we all have secrets that we want to keep as secrets. You won't be privy to my whole entire fucking life. So just quit. You guys are fucking stupid. And if it comes out to be he is innocent, you're going to all look fucking dumb.
Who's innocent?
So what are we talking about now?
What are we talking about? I'm lost.
Your friend. Because that's all that's been going around Twitter is fucking, Shuley is part of the pedo family and all this and that. Like, you fucking individuals. You know what? What if that's one of your family members that you don't even know about?
That's just sick. It's just, first of all, it's sick to even want to think about that. I can promise you. If you guys don't know that man's spirit, that man ain't got a mean bone in his body, man. He would never associate himself with something like that.
Lou and Mason sitting in a tree.
My position,
each other. Fuck you.
As his friend, my position is I'm right here with him. I'm in the war with him. That's all I can say. I'll be in the trenches with him. That's all I can tell you. Whatever happens. And I mean that in a good way because I know.
No. Yeah, Jim. The producer, not Shuley.
Is Jim on the side that it was Shuley? That got arrested and had the 7,000 pictures.
Right.
Is that what everybody's saying? I don't know, man.
The
only thing I can say is that if there is proof he knew about it at some point, that was like
no proof.
Exactly. So And you think the FBI is not going to comb through that? You yuts.
Thank you.
And to be honest with you, I don't even want to talk about it because I don't need, just because we really making a comment on it. And if the FBI are watching any of these shows, I don't need that. I don't need that heat.
Yeah, I know for a fact, comment on it.
You know, it's not
we weren't making a comment. I was just like,
right.
I don't care a lot on Twitter, but it's like every other person is saying this. Like, you fucking clowns don't have the actual fact. You fucking clowns aren't there. The FBI is investigating what they're doing. Like, everyone is innocent until proven guilty. So just stay off this man's ball sack.
Yeah. Well, let's move on. That's just
crazy.
The
man pleaded guilty. He's going to prison for a lot of years. It was
burning hell.
They wish never happened. They were dropped in their lap whenever Julie made that statement, and that's it. I don't know. I wasn't there. I'm not the details. I just know Julie as a person. You see, you got to learn how to know people. When you know people and you know they're solid, there's no other way to say it. A man and his network had no knowledge of what that man was. I can promise you that.
Hold on. Who is killing Grindle now? Somebody was killing Grindle?
Jim Grindle was killing Rob Saul with the Beaupay guy last night.
Oh, like making him laugh, right?
I guess. I don't know. I don't watch that dork Rob Saul.
Well, is that what happened, Jim? No. Who's this? Dick Ulicky?
It's called Dick Ulick.
Dick Ulick. You get it? You go to a bitch. This is the Dick Ulick. I like
this
that name.
Is the Dick Ulick.
Just because Shuli's backpack was full of grinders and little hard drives to be distributed at DavocCon doesn't mean he's guilty of anything.
Grinders.
Yo, you gotta grind your weed, bro. Some people don't like to get that shit all sticky.
Man, use your fingers. Stop being lazy, guys. Your fingers aren't gonna break.
That's a question for Joe. If Joe wants to answer it, he will. If he doesn't, we move on.
Who gives a shit? Move on.
Let me tell you something. He is trying to make me look like I'm fucking no good. This was his answer. I'm going to take some time off on Monday morning to come in. I'll do whatever you want. I'll make any statement you want. What kind of a person would? I already told everybody it was a bad bit that went bad. He wants me to feel like he's doing me a favor, and people are coming at me saying, "You didn't prove nothing." Listen, I'm done. I told him, "Go kiss my ass." I don't care. I don't want to talk about it no more. The man won't even come up to try to even say, "I fucked up. I made a mistake." He didn't send me the money. He wants to. You know why? Because he's a coward. That's number one. Coward.
So
and when he makes something right, he acts like a man, not like a little child, and goes weeps away. The man's 50 years old. I don't need no weakness. I don't play on weakness with anybody. I don't believe weakness. Just don't happen. So he's done. Yes, he's done with the network. Gone. Don't talk about it. I demodded him. If I see him in the chat room, I'm going to ban him. Plain and simple.
Damn.
That's it.
Damn.
Oh, he's in the chat.
He's in the chat.
No.
Do we really have to ban him?
No, we don't have to ban him. But I'll send him a link because he's going to make sure he does this his way. Because whatever I want, he said, whatever I want, that's a pussy move.
Well, do you want me to send him a link?
Yeah. Because he's going to do this. Because you know what? I didn't lie about that. When it went bad, I told him, I'm not going to be the fall guy here. Okay?
Send him the link.
He could have did a simple thing 2 weeks ago, and he wouldn't do that. So,
well, send him the damn link if he wants it. Come on, get him the link.
Send it on Twitter.
I am. I'm sending it to him right now.
Is he going to come on? And I mean, he just said that he
let them talk. Let them talk and get whatever they got to get out. We sit back and just.
There's no talk. I already did my part.
No, but I'm saying that he just said that
Lincoln said.
He told him that he would only say what he wants him to say. So if he comes up here, is it what Joey forced him to say?
Oh, Jim,
I ain't said nothing.
So if he comes up here and he said to you that he's willing to say anything to get on here, right? No. Is it because you told him to say that?
I told him
what he's about to say.
He said to me, "I'll come on and say whatever you want me to say." What kind of bullshit is that? What I want you to say? I want you to just say what the fucking truth is. You didn't send it $200. This is all over $200. You destroyed my whole fucking life because the bit went bad, and people think that I'm lying. You sent me $200 on that day. So here he is. Right? That's simple.
Comes out of his cave. Back up. Let them fight.
They don't need to be a fight. Let's have a friendly conversation. Good morning, Kona.
Morning.
Friendly 2 weeks ago.
How's it going?
It's all over.
A fight or friendly, it doesn't matter.
It's
So I'll move you up here for right now, so you two can be there, and there you
it's a
go.
simple thing in my book. Okay. Yes, I agreed to the bid. I didn't deny that. I'm not putting this all on him. It went bad. When it comes to money and baseball, my track record, because I was convicted, my wife convicted for fraud, and because of what happened with our old person that ran our Discord, which went very sideways, which is another thing I didn't know nothing about until 2 months after the fact. That so now they're bringing all that old shit back up again. You understand? Which I knew was going to happen. I worked 11 months to build this channel, and I went 100 steps backwards, and I'm back in the same place I was last year. That's not going to happen. So I asked him to come and just tell that one thing. He refused to do that 2 weeks ago. Refused to do it. Plain and simple.
I have been busting my ass for the last week. I haven't had a chance to do shit.
For work. I understand that. I understand.
No, you don't. You don't.
I do understand.
You don't. You sat here and fucking trashed me.
Don't fucking yell at me. People are
sending me links.
Coming here to talk.
You were not even willing to take 5 minutes to come on and take a hit when it went bad. I told everybody he didn't send me the $200. You kept on pursuing it. You're not. I'll do whatever I want.
Listen, I made up the whole fucking thing.
No, that's not.
I did.
That's a lie too. That's a lie too. You can't tell the truth about nothing.
I made up the $200 I tried to make a paper trail. The whole fucking thing went bad because of me.
Not just
don't tell me I'm lying. It's the truth.
Not the whole thing though. I agreed to it.
What? Okay. What ain't I telling the truth about?
That we both. You came to me. I agreed to the bit, and when it went bad, all you did was, you could have got out of this without none of us looking. You could have closed the bit out. Is if you would. Why did you just come on for 2 seconds? Say, I went back on my records, but the 200 wasn't said on that day. That's all you had to say.
Everybody went back to the original fucking bean thing, and you said thanks for sending me the $200 for bail. They sent me the clip.
Then. And then
that was back then. How does it change?
I don't know.
You said it.
When I woke up and there was $20 on the 15th, how is that going to help us? How's it going to be paper trail? It doesn't add up. So why would I?
No,
do that?
I tried to create a fake paper trail. You weren't having any of it. I fucked up. I fucked up.
All you had to say. That was it. This is going to be done without you even saying you fucked up. All you had to do. I was trying to save you face. I was trying to make you look good too. That it wasn't all on you.
That could have easily been done if you would have just listened to what we had planned. But you wouldn't even listen
to a plan. I had a. Have you been in my shoes in this internet? Have you been in my shoes in this internet? Have you? Have you been trolled like I've been trolled? The shit I went through. So don't tell me this going to be done because you didn't know at the point. You didn't know what to do. Okay. You have no clue what them 7 fucking people have terrorized my fucking life over a year ago. And they're all fucking back on my ass again.
You told me 3-4 weeks ago that they were coming. You told me that.
Yeah. And this was the fuel. This was the fuel to bring up. I don't need people.
You knew it back then.
See, that's what I'm talking about. That's his problem. We thank you for coming. I appreciate you. I appreciate you coming and telling you. Have a nice life, okay? Goodbye. Okay? Plain and simple. Get rid of that fucking guy. Fuck him. Okay? You want to fucking get his badass with me? Fuck him. Okay? See you later.
Lou, move yourself up, Lou.
That's it. I'm gonna tell you right now. People know me. I'm this close from fucking being fucking really fucking gonna be a really fucking bad fucking for a lot of fucking people. I'm gonna terrorize a lot of motherfucking people if they keep coming at me with some shit. They know me. They know that I'm fucking not a stable person when people accuse me of shit I don't do. Okay? Yep. I will die. I will die to make people understand I'm not that. Okay.
I thought he was gonna come in kind of
not to put the blame. Listen.
I thought he was gonna come in and like say, Joey, I'm sorry. He did kind of say it, but I don't know. I don't know. He's
got a chip attitude.
He just started yelling at you as soon as he got in here too.
He's got the same attitude he had when he was in the fuck car. Okay? Who's he trying to intimidate? That's what I want to know. Like I told him to his fucking face. When I was face to face with him. Who are you trying to get?
I don't know.
I'm the wrong guy to try to intimidate. I don't care. If today's the day to die, so be it.
When we go to lunch Wednesday, I'm going to intimidate you, Joey, on our IRL stream from wherever we're at.
I got no holds bar, and I don't give a shit about human life when it comes to fucking me being right or wrong. I will take my life. I don't care.
It's sad that
can you fix this video though? Take off your VR background and just put blur. Because
you get on camera.
I'll get on camera right now. Yeah, I should be already actually. There you go. It's better that way with the blur. There you go. At least you don't fade away.
I don't have the light on. My wife's sleeping.
Yeah, that's fine. We can see
fine
you
the way you are. You're bright enough because of the
right.
If I turn the light on, it's going to be right in her face, and she's going to wake up.
And switch really quickly. Go to your video settings and switch your camera back and forth because it keeps on blurring out.
She's got a migraine really bad, so she just told me she gets these headaches really bad. So I don't want to yell at her.
Yeah, don't yell. We don't need to yell.
You're telling me to mirror my camera is what you're saying?
No, just go into your settings and you got 2 cameras that are hooked up in there.
No, I only got one.
Okay, go back to that one. All right. And see if the blur went away.
I don't know. I lost the camera. There we go.
There you go. Well, the blur seems to be. Tap your screen. Tap your picture. Okay. Oh shit. Well,
it's just one of those shows where his camera's going to be.
It's just one of those shows.
No, honey, you don't have to get out of bed. No. Everything's good. You're good. Just sleep.
Does she suffer from migraines a lot? Because I remember when I was younger, I did, and I needed glasses. So maybe she needs to upgrade her prescription if she does wear glasses.
Probably one of the things that will help her.
Yeah.
We both got to get glasses. I got to go get me a pair of glasses.
I went
to her whole life.
What happened? Well, it went down, and now he's gone. Unfortunately.
Yep.
None of this had to happen like this. None of this. I got up in front of it when it still was at the point. Did you pay Kahuna $200? And all he had to do, which was to tell him the truth, he wouldn't be lying. There'd be no lying. Go back to your record and say, you know what? I messed up. I thought he did ask for it on that day, and then because the bit, and I already had it came out and said it was a bit. So all he had to do was say, but everybody is so dead saying that I'm a liar. He sent me that money on the first or whatever day it was, and you know what? And then when I woke up, and I literally had no knowledge until I woke up about the actual 200 being sent on the 15th. I wouldn't know, like, why is this here? Make a paper trail? How are you going to make a paper trail when the date is 3 weeks off? I mean, realistically.
JBX, why you hiding that giant egghead anyway? I'm not. I just walking around doing shit, getting shit ready.
Understand, drinks. Jason and Lou, this is how it always ends with Joey. He'll give you the Kahuna Kai treatment soon too.
Right. Really?
Well, we're very different people.
Kai.
I didn't do nothing to Kai either.
So what's the Kai treatment? Kai's the one who walked away for the present moment to take time for himself.
He asked me for time off. He's going to take time off.
So
they always do.
Big Boss is just likes to run his mouth. He's another guy who runs his mouth. Another one with no heart, runs his mouth.
I like Big Boss.
That's simple. Make statements you don't understand. I'm telling you, it'll be the worst thing you can do. If you're watching anything I do and you want to go that route, it's going to be not bad for you too. So I promise you that. So,
he's ready to go, guys. Good job, Jason. I don't know what I did, but good on me for doing it.
I'm a very simple.
Or ruining his camera.
Oh no, I didn't. It made it better. He was completely disappearing in his picture.
Yeah, and I'm gonna take this. This is the home run right here. And you know what? I'm gonna take this and I'm gonna wear this because he's right. There's nothing he's saying right here. You understand? But here, ever since Kahuna came on, I know I can't. I'm no comedian. I don't like bits. I never did. Okay? He came to me and asked me to run with it. I agreed to it. I'm the dumbass for agreeing. Because you don't want to know why the bottom line is I'm a rookie too. You're damn right I'm just as much as to blame. You're damn right. And I will take that hit because he's speaking the truth right here. Fair is fair. The minute I agreed to it, made me, that's why I said you don't have to take the whole hit, 50-50. I had it where we were all, me and him both came out of it the right way without telling no more lie. Making the 15th money in the picture, that's a lie. It was all a lie. So I didn't want to compound by lie. But you're right. I'll take that hit. So well spoken. Thank you, Don.
I think both of you pieces of shit are trying, okay.
I mean,
they tried something and it just didn't work.
No, he's right though. He's right. which a lot of these stations make they do works, but they're professionals. The guys that do it, they're professionals. They're comedians. They know the
But
game.
the bit you guys were running wasn't even a comedic bit. It was
Right.
just a bit of you being locked up.
Right.
Yeah,
So
everything bad on you. You're locked up.
The end of the day is-
You owe money.
End
it
of the
was
day,
one. The execution went bad. That's all it is. The execution wasn't thought out well enough.
right.
It wasn't a good plan. It was a dumb plan.
And I agreed to it without thinking everything
Yes.
through because I trusted my partner. Because you know what, he was just trying to make something, keep it going every day. The laughs. Our momentum was going good the first, second, third week. You understand? He just saw how everybody was getting into it, and I just knew in the back of my head, and it's on me. Because at the end of the day, it's got my name on the channel. So if I agree to something without thinking it out, because listen to me, I have no problem saying no, and maybe people will get mad. You know, I got no problem saying no, and if I think it's down the line, it's going to hurt the channel, and this was hurting the channel. This was something that could have hurt the channel. I don't care about hurting me. It doesn't need to hurt the channel with the people like the people that come here to watch these shows. Because at the end of the day, screw me, screw him. It's about the channel. So that's the way I look at it. So I accept that, and I will take, and I have took 50% of responsibility, and I always will do that when I'm wrong. So, and I hope everybody is can accept that.
From watching the morning shows back then, you guys weren't doing.
Right.
You guys did a fake lockup bit, but it wasn't for
Right.
super chats.
Right.
You weren't asking no one to donate or super chat to help you get out.
100%.
There was no words of those such things.
There was no end game. There was no end game to benefit anybody.
So for you need to eat for your penance. Eat 7 cans of beans in 7 minutes live on YouTube.
Oh, all right. We'll do that tomorrow. Maybe I'll get a can of beans to do it tomorrow. Wednesday.
We'll do that tomorrow for $500. If there's no $500, then there's
I
no
can do
7
that.
minutes of eating beans.
There should be some consequences. We should do some. I could probably do that. I don't know if I have beans. I might have to go shopping, but I'm not going to shop on Wednesday.
Oh man, dude, I got some maple brown sugar baked beans last night. Those just
really?
Hell yeah.
But,
I had some what's it called, macaroni and cheese with
I like
bread crust and bacon, chicken fingers chopped up.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, white cheese. Oh man.
Well, again, you're putting Kai in a sense that Kai is still part of Catalog TV. I didn't. There was no falling out with Kai. Kai sent me an email.
Ready? He'll come
called
back.
me, said I need to take some time off, and he explained to me I'm taking some time off. He's got a regular job that he's very, 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 very vital to him. So plain and simple. I don't care. So don't put Kai in the same center Kaluna.
Not a comedic bit. Scrambled egg titty was comedy gold. All of that was part of the
charm. But that part was real. She does have scrambled egg titties. They were out there naked, so that part's all real. Okay, everything behind it was real. Listen. It was even myself. I don't have the experience. He has less experience than me on the internet. He's first and foremost a chatter that is into TSN and all the comedian works. And that was the way he wanted to approach how he did things. He was a great straight man. He's perfect at where I'm the guy that's going to be coming unglued. He was perfect at that. But it didn't work when I got to the point where it was at that point. I had to start thinking about the channel and the outcome. Which because it all happened anyhow. It all happened because you know what? At the end of the day, I'm still gonna get 3 knuckleheads that'll wear my ass out the next 6 months with this shit over money.
No, they won't.
And it's all the people in another country. It's a three musketeer from another country. So and I'm not gonna put myself back to this because you know what? I don't need to prove myself to nobody. Okay, I've hung. I have to stay with the best.
So Donks. Let's read what he says here. Some of us actually care about you guys.
We care about you.
And because of us, it caused us to get emotional. That's my fault for actually caring that much. No. Now that I know how it really is, I don't give a fuck. Much love.
See, I don't want that. I don't want you. I don't want him. I don't want Donks to feel like that.
Donks, straight up, you can still care. You can do what you want. But at the end of the day, we're not going to run bits. Me and Joey are just going to.
It's going to be real.
Conversations. When Jason comes on, it's always going to be about conversation. It ain't going to be, oh, Joey, let's run a bit. No. Joey and I have lunch planned for Wednesday. We're going to go out to lunch, have a good time, and then come back and do busting balls. Like we're not gonna go come up with some scheme on our lunch and be like, all right,
Right.
I'm gonna do this. You say this, no, because you know what? At the end of the fucking day, I don't like bits. And if Jim is still around, he can contest to that.
And in
I
all
believe
fairness, the
bits are
donk,
no good.
right? And donks, see, I want you to be here because you're happy and you enjoy it. I don't want. I listen. I got to build a relationship with each one of you that's going to be real. For me to be real, understand? To be real, understand? And yes, my fault was I agreed to it, and I didn't think it through. It was just two guys with unexperience. It should have been done. I know,
Yeah.
always known. I got no business trying to do bits unless I got somebody that's into this and he's doing it. Someone like a Shuley, someone like a top dog in this field. If they're behind it and they're making them and they're our producer and they're producer, then we could train into that. But I've never wanted to do bits ever. I don't believe in that shit because I want people to see me right through look into my eyes and see what comes out of here, and I will remain to do that. So I apologize to everybody. Anybody that got upset about this, anybody that feels that you kind of like are slapping us in the face. My sincere apologies. I can promise you this will never happen again. That much I can do. So
It was just a
Yeah,
bit that went wrong. That's all that happens. Let's just move on and create beautiful, wonderful stories and content.
that's it. That's it. Again, I apologize to each chatter. Anybody that got personally feelings involved in this, I'm sorry you had to go through that from the bottom of my heart. So, I mean,
No, I enjoyed my baked beans with hot dogs last night. Chop the
oh yeah,
hot dogs up,
oh yeah,
throw
yeah.
them into the beans, stir that bitch
Yeah.
up, and then mix it with some mac and cheese, and I fucked it up.
Shit. This
But
motherfucker
the
crazy.
farts, ooh, they were to die for.
This guy wants to go out and put a campfire outside and all that shit, man. Ride up
Who
with his
does?
horse and shit.
I don't do horses. I rode a horse one time when I was a kid. Never did it again.
Yeah, I think I'm a true city slicker. I didn't know what a country was of anything when I was growing up. I didn't even know how to fish. I never went fishing. I grew up in Humboldt Park in Chicago. You couldn't go fishing in the pond because in the winter it froze up, and in the spring they dug out all the bodies from the gang wars. So we didn't have no fishing there. So yeah, no.
Mm.
Charlie don't surf.
You know what? It's one of those. I don't remember why we went horseback riding. It was the one thing I can say about my stepfather. I despised the man as a kid because of the way he treated me.
Right.
But he did take us on some fun adventures.
That's good. That's what you're
Like,
supposed to do.
and the other thing, like I told Jason one time, he invested a lot of time teaching me the sport of baseball, how to play it, and all that. So that was something else that I'll give him credit for.
Right.
Like, but his drunken moments, I never enjoyed because
Right.
those weren't the fun treatment. But other than that, like we went. You ever went camping, Joey? Jason?
No. I've never been.
Yes, I did. I went a lot
Okay,
camping.
so I know we went camping in somewhere in upstate New York. It was me, my mom, my stepfather. My brothers weren't born yet. I believe she was pregnant with my middle brother. And then my aunt and my cousins. I don't remember if my other cousin was born yet. She might have not been. So, and my stepfather's brother. So, in order to get to the campsite, we had to be on a fucking canoe. So, you know what that is? You park your car, and then you gotta canoe up the river, the stream.
I've seen places like that. Small. They have like in small towns, like tourist attraction places. Have a lot of those places.
So, at that present time, I didn't know how to swim yet, and my mother being pregnant, my the canoe was full with all the shit. It was a fun adventure.
Yeah.
Will I ever go camping again? Not living in Florida, that's for sure.
Yeah, I never. First of all, there was the only time I went anywhere and got to go away on vacation as a child. My mother's brother, who was just a great man, still alive, 82 years old, my uncle, and he just one of them perfect people in society. Worked a job 40 years. Had the house paid for, had a brand new car every year. Had to walk in and sign his signature on anything he wanted to buy. His credit was that good, and he took me. I went to Wisconsin Dells. That's as far as and we stayed in a regular hotel. I did go on the Ducks. The Ducks is you take water tours and you're on they're called the Wisconsin Ducks, and it's actually old war boats from World War II that somebody bought all those from the military and turned them into a tourist trap in Wisconsin, and it's the actual ducks that the military people used during the war. So how they transported stuff, and that's what they use. So they go on land and the water. If they got wheels, they could drive on land, and they could drive. They go in water in the wheels. Yeah. Look them up. You guys can see them. Pretty cool.
All right, so you know what?
No, this is not a work. This is not a work.
Where is that comment? Did I miss it? Where's pineapple? All right, pineapple. This is what a canoe looks like if you've never seen one. I don't know, just in case.
Yeah, canoe is like what? I'm not even sure what it is. I'm not. I don't do water. I don't like water. Like I said, I went on those ducks, but I don't swim, so I don't like going on water.
So this is what the canoe looks like.
Oh yeah,
I
yeah,
mean,
yeah.
So you got to understand, I'm what I believe 8 years old at the time. We were, like I said, my brother wasn't born yet. I'm the oldest.
You fit in that thing when you were 8 years old?
Yeah.
Oh.
Remember, I was a fucking skinny little kid.
All right, I'm just kidding.
You know, I was a skinny little kid. I didn't.
Me too.
Wade.
Now the commissioner's in the chat. Did you guys see that?
Yes,
Who?
we did. I highlighted it already.
Commissioner's here? Oh, he's probably.
Yeah, he said the team won a 3-game, brought out the Bruins, but the team still sucks. They're
Really?
12-31.
You sure he's just not investigating it? He's probably scorecarding us or something. You know.
Oh,
You know, you got to watch him. You know.
gotta
Be
watch
very
him.
careful.
Echo said my T-shirt was nice. I agree.
John is the Duke of being drunk.
Yeah. John is the dude. John is. Oh, here, Clearwater Chad. Did you guys see Eco Pineapple show? Anybody catch his show?
No.
I mean, as much as I want to be in his graces for, he features me quite a bit on his show, but they took it off me yesterday and they put it on this guy, Clearwater Chad. He does impersonations. He has a lot of stuff in his act, but he does John really good. And he said he's available Monday or Tuesday. We're gonna have him on as a guest tomorrow, Lou. He wants to come on.
Okay.
He's a funny guy, and he was explaining to us about how he got into the business, what made him lead to what he does, and I guess he does a lot of great impressions. So, and from what I'm hearing around the circuit, is he's already like a list type of guy. He should be not messing around here. He should be like Saturday Night Live kind of status already. So,
Echo.
he would come out. He would love to come on and talk.
Canoes and engaged to Gino.
Really? I thought you were getting married.
No, that's Deadpool making a joke
Deadpool.
about what a canoe is.
Oh, I got it. I got it. Good one. That was a good one. Deadpool. That's a good one. Yeah, I don't follow hardly anybody like that. Here's the thing.
Good morning.
I'm done with
What about what I'm really interested in, Joey? What about the Duke, the original Duke coming back?
All right, we can touch on that, Lou. I mean, Lou don't really get into the Dabbleverse, but I mean, I
Go ahead, have the conversation.
Yeah, this is a good one. Come on,
I can listen to me. He comes back yesterday. He picks a Sunday, which didn't shock me. You guys, here's one thing I could say: when you work with somebody like him, who's a straight narcissist, and I'm gonna tell you, he's so needy. Everybody's the same consistency about how he starts calling you early in the morning. How he has, I'm telling you, that time when he did the interview, when they paid him $3,000, and me and him started really talking. The day that he agreed to go to the second interview with Carl to work out everything with Carl, he kept calling me up and saying, "What do I do? What do I do?" I said, "What do you need to do? You just got paid $3,000." I go, and you got to settle this with Carl. Carl is going to wipe you out if you don't say face. You got to go face the music. So it got around back to Carl. Someone lied to Carl and said that I told him not to do Carl's show. So Carl was alive and going off on me. And I'm going to tell you right now, believe this or not, and I'm gonna. This is going to kill me to do this, but fair is fair. Nobody's going to believe that he did this. When Carl was bitching me out, telling, "Fuck you, Joey C. Fuck you. Don't you stand on my business. You have no idea. This guy tried to take my channel out." And I'm sitting there watching the show, and this was about my third week into this business, so I didn't know Carl, and Carl had heard that I was a wild psycho. So John stood up on stream and said, "Whoa, Carl, wait a minute. Joey C told me I have to do your show." John took up and went right to the truth and did not make me look bad. He told the truth instead of making himself look bad. Like, he will never make himself look bad. But at that present time, my relationship with John, he told Carl, whoa. Joey C did nothing. He told me I better do your show. I'm here because of him. So, and that, giving John a lot of credit. That gives him a lot of credit. But I'm not going to take that away from him. He did do that. And you can still find that episode and see where John, whoa, Carl, if I could find it, I would show it. So that's the only time I've ever seen him do anything. The only time I've ever seen him being a human being for 100%. You know what I'm saying? So,
he's human.
What do you think of him being back though? Why do you think he came back?
He's playing. Let me tell you something. I don't know if you guys got to watch Uncle Rico yesterday, and Joe came up with some timelines and some things that he threw in. And if you sit there and you write those things down and you go back and you place the puzzle together, Joe's right on point. There's only two people in the Dabbleverse besides Iso who's going to prison for a long time, who has minor children in her hard drive. You guys know who the two people are?
Who?
I mean, you guys. There's two people in this Dabbleverse that are in this Dabbleverse that have minor children on their hard drive.
Who?
Anybody in the chat?
The ESO guy, right? Right?
Of course. He's already pleaded guilty. But there's two other people that we all know very well by name. Very well. That you go right there, Mike. There it is, right there. John
and Muttering Joy.
John has Shuli's minor children in his hard drive, and it's made several threats. They'll be 18 soon. So to tie them three together, it's not far-fetched. And they're not trying to defend. They don't need to defend themselves. They did nothing. They're just trying to understand how this, But here's the other thing: if you're squeaky clean, you got to go back to like in my era, growing up in the 70s and the 80s. There was a lot of serial killers that hurt children, a lot, especially in the bigger cities. A lot of them that were squeaky. John Wayne Gacy was a public figure, and he had his own police badge. He was in with all the politicians. He went to the children's hospital as a clown for the cancer kids. This man presented an image. He was a perfect man into society. And then he's knocking off 15-year-old boys by handcuffing them, choking them to death, having sex with them while they're dead, and burying them in their house. That's what he did for years. What's his name? Jeffrey Dahmer. Same way. These people don't have criminal records. They're not criminals. They have a sick mind. So there's no way and you can see the closeness as a friend and a friendship level and how hard Shuli took it. I was in tears for him because he Shuli does. He's got no means. God damn it, man! People leave me alone, man. Shuli has no meanness in him. He's not a mean-spirited guy. He's not a narcissist. You can tell when people put stuff in super chats that are about children or women, he won't, especially if he knows you, he won't even read them. The man is just a good, wholesome person that wants to put out a good product. So, and Bob Levy and all those guys, they're all aces, man. A lot of people can make speculation, but until you're sitting in a room with these guys and know how they are, nobody should be. Listen, first and foremost, take it with a grain of salt because those guys are great at bits, and everybody's always saying, "Oh, they're always lying." No, I don't see where he told any lies. My compassion goes out for the TSN network. As a friend, I will be, if they ever needed anything, I told just to talk, I'm here. But I will go to the grave knowing that not one person at TSN had any idea what that man was. Because if they did, he would have never been there. Promise you that. Anybody in their sick mind that's a normal person, if you knew your best friend was not best friend or a friend or a guy that you hired and became friends with, you understand what I'm saying? And
yeah, we should move on.
Would you bring him aboard? There's no way any human being would do that unless you're sick-minded like that. So let's. As far as the position, I don't want to. I'm not answering no more. It's not something I should be talking about. But I will defend the fact that I know for a fact, by 100%, that nobody at TSN had a knowledge of that. They're all good guys, and I mean really good guys. They're better than anybody on the internet. They don't shit on nobody. They don't.
What people don't understand, people have secrets that they don't want out there.
Right.
That's it.
Um,
That
yeah.
ISO fellow had a dark secret. He ain't gonna
Obviously.
share that with nobody. That's his dark secret.
And people understand even if you hired him for the street and you had an application where you had an ad and you come in, you do background check, he's going to pass because he had no criminal history. There was nothing to find anything on the guy, so that's even better for him. 6,000 photos that don't happen from 1 year. This man has been sick in the head for many
He's
years.
been accumulating that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
but
know,
come
and
on.
not only accumulating, he's part of trading them on like these.
There's
mega
no evidence
sites.
linking TSN, my mother stuff. There's no evidence linking.
I
No
was,
evidence.
all I was trying to ask was nothing about this. I think I want to know. I want to know really about what. Do you think that the John came back because you took the name?
Say it again.
Did John come back because you took the name, Duke?
No.
No.
Let's get back in. Let's dive into John. So John is the type of guy that.
That's sure, Joey. This is what brought John back. Let's be real.
Listen,
Yeah,
I don't
man.
know. All I know is people were DMing me. Shuli just named you the new Duke. What are we
Is
talking
is Shuli a genius for Because think about it.
I'm gonna tell you something.
It-
I will.
is John-
Shuli is in my eyes. Shuli is a genius. When he has a motive why he put that on me. I haven't bothered him. He's got enough on his plate with his family and
Yeah.
so I don't. It's not about me. He
Right.
did it. I embraced it because he did it. I don't have to second guess him because I know he's got something in his head, creative somewhere down the line. You know,
Right.
So,
You know, it kind of. I think it might have put pressure on his
maybe
John's
that's what he's thinking.
narcissism.
Maybe because he knows what
Yes.
to pick John. Maybe he just
Yeah.
did that to draw him back out. That would probably.
Exactly.
Shuli knows what. If anybody knows how to make John tick, there's 3 people in this Dabbleverse that know him really well: Casey Armstrong, Bob Levy, and Shuli Egar. They know what makes John tick. They know that man in and out. So maybe that was just a way to draw him back. So John comes
Oh,
back.
it is. They
He comes
needed
back-
to draw him back. That's where their content is at.
You
Well,
know?
then,
You can't fault them for that. You can't
No.
fault them for that. You know.
I mean,
honestly,
what content? You're not a
Honestly.
drunk. Yeah, you can be a hothead, which
Right.
can be entertaining.
Right.
But at
Well-
the end of the day, how much of this Duke shit can you ride with? Like,
Well,
you're not going to give them the content that they really want.
I'm a nobody. I don't have a stuttering John portfolio. You understand?
Yeah.
He's hated, but he's still got a portfolio that people still want to see him. Whether he's shitting on himself, stepping on his own balls, he has history of doing that his whole life. I'm a nobody. I'm not famous. I'm a hardworking stiff. So if I was to embrace it, see, a lot of people say just embrace it. Let's see where it goes. Okay. But then someone said to me yesterday, why do you want that stink? That name is tainted with him. And
a lot of people are telling you that. Yeah.
a lot of people told me, and I go, "You're right." And it took Matt last night to say, "Man, you're a good dude, man. Don't take the hit. Don't wear his shit, man. You don't
Yeah,
deserve
man.
that."
That's right.
And that's when he said,
right.
"You're first of all, the king is a top dog, and that'll get John even more. Because if everybody starts pressing John, you might be the Duke. We'd let him have a shitty title, but you'll never be the king. That will drive him crazy."
Yes.
So I give Matt big props for that.
Right.
He
Props,
explained
Matt.
it to him. You're Matt.
Love you, Matt.
You're Matt. So
Yeah.
and I'm telling you,
He's
he's
the
right.
dude.
He's right. But here John comes back. Typical John. He's going to come back and make it, and he's going to play the. I mean, they were shocked. He ain't going to talk. He didn't talk about it. He brings on Brian Karam, that's the reporter, the White House reporter, and he brings up Army Major, who's a failed at running for senator in the state of Virginia,
And a dumbass.
who thinks that everything it runs between all the he's non-Republican. You got Republicans and what's the other one? A Democrat. So he's
Yeah.
crashing everything. He's using the Donald Trump is not a politician. If anybody's smart enough to understand it, he's not a fucking politician. That's why it worked the first time. Because he's not a politician. Just the United States don't need some old fucking politician who's a crook to come in and be president. You don't. The man didn't even want to take a salary. The man didn't steal no money from the United States. If you guys, there's so many naive people in this world about politicians. You got all those fucking old fucking idiots in the Senate that have been in the Senate for 25, 30 years, and those guys are crooks. They rob
Worse
the
than any of
American
the
people like
gangsters.
everyday crooks.
Worse than any of the gangsters they arrest. Worse than any of those dudes.
10 of you go homeless today. Go to the government and see if they give a fuck about you.
They don't.
You better get your suitcase, start walking down the highway. You better go to a dumpster if you want to eat. If they ain't gonna give one iota about you or even offer you a sandwich. So Trump is what we needed.
Man,
They don't
fuck
go to
you.
jail. Who goes to jail? Very rarely do you see a politician fall guy. In Illinois, they made the governor the fall guy because Chicago's so powerful and so corrupt. He was the fall bitch, not the mayor. Mayor, and think about that. A mayor running the whole state. Mayor Daley had so much power. He told every governor what they're going to fucking do because it was so corrupt. Okay, I've never seen no senators go to jail. I've never seen no presidents go to jail. Okay,
I tell you what,
it's not cut and dry like that. And you're not from our country, so you don't know our politics. It's not that cut and dry. I'm not downing you anyway. You can't make any perspective of how corrupt our politics when you're not from here.
Army major is paid to service this cock.
That's right.
Yeah, and he did his time, but that doesn't mean that he's right.
Right.
So
Let
what?
me ask you want to know why he left yesterday? I promise you, if you watched the way he left yesterday, I brought up, well, let's talk about your stripper daughter. That's what I talked about. That's what I threw in the chat room 17 times.
Why?
Talking about John?
You want to sit there and pump up all these politicians? Let's talk about your stripper daughter. He got mad. He goes, I gotta go. Because
Who's got a stripper daughter?
Huh?
Who's got the stripper daughter?
The bald guy we're talking about?
Apparently, Army Major. That's the information that fell into my lap yesterday.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Fell in your lap. I love you, Joe.
Fell in my lap. Little birdie brought it over.
A little birdie on a wire.
So I kept pressing in the chat room. And if you guys watch it, let me tell you something. If you see me in John's chat room, just watch John's reaction. John will not speak of me. Okay? What's a piece of shit move? Why is it a piece of shit move? Because he's a corrupt politician? No, we're not doing this because this is nothing to do with Davenport. Because he's sitting there trying to pitch everybody to vote for somebody, to vote all these crooks. And I'm telling you what, there's too many crooks enough in politics. So leave Trump alone. Trump's not going to hurt us. Trump knows how to build and give jobs out. Trump, when
he don't.
Yes,
Trump is a failed businessman. His only successful business is Trump Towers that he didn't create. Every other business he started has failed. Yes, businesses fail, but his percentage is not really good.
No, actually, he's one of the greatest. He's one of the greatest businessmen in history. On top of that, he's one of the greatest. He built more buildings than anybody in history.
Right.
I mean, this guy, you can't say that about him. Every rapper, everything that is to be called rich was called Donald Trump.
Let me ask you
for over 3 decades.
Back. He did it without using his own money.
And I'm not even talking about his politics. I'm not even talking about his politics. His business acumen.
Big, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
This country don't need a politician that's going to be who's been stuck in office for 40 years, who's got the same routine. What envelopes coming in my pocket? That's all it's about. There's a lot of naive people in this world. If you even think the president of the United States don't get an envelope when 1 million pounds of fucking fentanyl is coming over here, you're very naive. Because those envelopes stretch all the way to the White House.
Yeah,
so we've got a $1.99 super chat, Joey.
Yeah.
Yes, I took a nice dump this morning when I woke up.
It says, Lou, did you take a dump for the beans last night yet?
Yes, I did. I took a dump at 6:30 this morning.
I would say that'd be accurate because Lou he has his throne, and
when I'm on my throne, I'm in my zone.
He's in his zone. So yeah, that's a good question. Thank you, Johnny Payton, number 8. Very good. Listen, I don't want to. Listen, there's 2 things that I don't try not to talk because I get very crazy. Because look at all the good American things made here that's not here no more that we should be making, not other countries.
All of it is gone.
No, is this
all gone?
Does Hackrite have a wrench? I'm curious.
Who?
Does Hackrite have a wrench?
Yeah, Hackrite's got a wrench.
So this is the fake Hackrite.
It's a fake Hackrite. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because if you're not a friend of Army Major, you're on a friend of mine, period.
Bye. Take care. Fake Hackrite. Fake Hackrite. Take care. Bye. See you later.
You didn't know it's fake Hackrite?
You think you're going to come in here? You think you guys are that I'm dumb? I know who's got wrenches. Okay,
I don't.
These-
That's why I asked the question.
I got to show you that today.
I
I'm
was
saying,
hoping that no one said anything.
is this which one? It's Hack Right? What? Remember the other guy that was fake, the Hack Right? Remember that guy?
Oh yeah, heck right.
Well, because
yeah.
you call hack, you always say hack right
I do.
when
I
it's
do,
hack
I do.
ride.
I do that. Yeah.
Right, Lou? He does.
First of all, Hack Right would never come out of pocket like that.
Heck right.
Because he's got too much class for that. So
And-
this
and
guy,
I
he's
mean,
got zero fucking class. So,
it's 6:50 in the morning. Would
it is
Hack
not
Ride
you,
really
Hack Right.
be up?
Yeah,
this
guarantee it's
early?
not you. Call my
Check-
phone if it's you. Call my phone if it's you.
Check his ass, Lou.
Well,
Can
Joey,
you
that's
tap
not a
this
good
damn
test
thing?
because everyone's got your fucking phone number.
I know, damn it. They're gonna be calling you with the demon voice.
Hack Right's got a wrench, though. He's got a wrench. So I could fix this problem real quick.
It ain't Hack Right. Chelino
not
tell
Hack
him. Chelino tell him.
I know it's not Hack Right, so I don't care.
Yeah, no, I knew.
So we'll keep this simple. Scoochie and who's the other idiot? Yeti Spaghetti. We're not going to touch on it. Just leave it alone. You guys are trying to make up something. We're not going there with it.
Sorry,
That's why
right.
you haven't been answered or talked about with it.
Yeah.
So just
But anyhow, my
carry
whole point
along.
is as an American, I it's a shame that we're America is one of the best countries. We're one of the proudest countries. We got so much freedom, and they're just ripping us apart, and taking everything and making it over. It's terrible. And I know that Trump would have been the guy to bring a lot of that stuff back. Look at Detroit City. It was abandoned, the Motor City where all our cars were built. I don't know if you guys if you went 15 years ago to Detroit, everything was just left. Everything was abandoned, downtown, everything, and you could
they're
go to
saying
buy.
it is him.
No, it's not that good. It's him, Joey.
It's not him.
Well, how did his rent
Charles
take away?
saying-
I didn't take his rent away from him. How did they take away? Huh?
He's saying, tell him Chelino. He says, I woke up and you were talking shit about a man who was 300 times any of us. I don't know who we were talking about.
Who was
Get
we talking
your
about? What man?
guys shit
What man?
together.
Major idiot.
Listen, this is what America's about. I could disagree with him because he's an
Yeah.
army major. What happens to democracy and my right to speak what I want to speak? That don't fly with me. I'm sorry. That
Preach
don't
it.
fly with me. He's an idiot if he's signed with fucking Stuttering John. Okay, plain and
Yep.
simple. Plain and
Hack
simple.
Right gave up his wrench when Joey went full.
Well, whatever.
Evangelic.
I didn't know that. So,
Remember that,
so,
Griff?
we're gonna cross
How
this
can
one
he-
out as
You would have to take away the wrench. You can't give up
Call
the
Hack Right, Joey. Call his ass.
I don't have to call nobody. You can disagree, and he respects the military, and I do too. But I can disagree with this one. He's an idiot by just going on John and fall for John bullshit every day. And my whole point was, do you guys realize you're here with this guy defending him when he mailed cocaine to his house? Is that okay with you? Your reputation on
Hey,
the
Dr. Chow.
That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. I was calling him out to make John when he's a piece of shit. You think John gives a shit about Army Major? If it came John versus Army Major and John's Army Major, John would drown him. John, we saw what Chitterson put together. John, how he gets. Look what he tried to do to his friend Artie. Look what he did to Compa. John's vindictive. When you fucking put him in a corner, he's gonna fucking take every misery you got and rip you
I
apart.
feel like we're talking about leftists right here, and they normally don't care about what the military
I don't give a
and
shit about
and
this
all
fucking
the
this dabble for. I care about the people that are here. I want to make content and people to love our shows. I don't care about
Right.
the John shit. I don't give a shit. You guys
Yeah,
do. You guys are all hyped up on that. Not you guys. Some of the people in the chat.
Okay.
Yeah.
Stuttering John.
Here, let's touch on this. Any one of your 30 moderators, I don't have a wrench and respect
I have respect
Army
for Army
Major.
Major. I
That's
respect his
all
title.
you can disagree. I disagree with him, but the man jumped out of a plane 300 times for
Yes,
me. and-
he did.
Is
Yeah.
anyone questioning his military service
Not
here?
questioning that.
No,
Not questioning that. But I do
that's
know
not what's being done.
that's
If-
not being.
But
said.
this is a tactic, right? It's to delegitimize everything we said by saying, "Well, he's an army guy. How
gives a
dare
fuck?
you
I
have
have
an
a mad
opinion?" or
respect for that
agree
man.
with
He's been on Catalan TV. DG interviewed him. I think he's got to be in the position he is, and what he done for this country is commendable. I'm not throwing his service record out there. I'm calling the fact that they're sitting up there feeding off of John's bullshit, and it makes me fucking sick to my stomach. Two good people, a guy that's a White House fucking reporter, and they get bamboozled by fucking John, because that's how he is. If John lost them to, if they would just wake up and see that that's a fucking dirtbag scumbag, and you know what? And I still feel compassion for fucking John. And I don't know why, because that's how he does it. He fucking gets in your head, and he makes you feel sorry for him. That man is evil. And you know what? He's got a motive. He thinks he's going to win. He'll never beat Shuli or Carl. Never in a million years. He don't have the skills or the know-how. And they'll do it just by being kind to that prick. That's a fact. He's that fucking dumb. I know firsthand better than mostly anybody. I took the phone call. I fucking nursed him back when he was drunk. I fucking did a lot of shit with this guy.
Did you nurse him from your
I nursed him on the phone. Go to bed, John. What the fuck? You motherfuckers, and all the shit he would text me when he's pissed off at you. And if you say one thing, if you just say, John, I don't like your shoes, he makes a fucking production. You're no good in his eyes no more.
Oh, hack rides.
But see, I wouldn't fall with him. I wouldn't be a fucking his bobo. I wouldn't fucking sit there. Fuck, I'm not doing it. Fuck you. I'm not doing it. Fuck you. I don't roll to nobody. Anybody will I lay down to. Anybody.
I don't understand what the confusion is here. Like,
I like it though. Hold on a second.
I'm confused with this whole fucking army major gentleman. Like, yo, no one is talking about his career.
I'm talking his career. He's the man that he fought for this country. Like, we didn't question that.
This is being made like, yo, no one is
talking about his idioticness for being with John. That's all
you can disagree with someone's political view at the end of the day, and if you fucking can't do that, then why the fuck do we even live in a free country?
Fuck politics. Fuck all the senators. Fuck the president. I don't trust none of them. That's the way I live my life. They don't do one motherfucking thing for me. They don't give a rat's ass about me. They don't give a fuck if I die tomorrow. Fuck them. That's all I can say. Okay?
Oh man. Look, he's going. Of course, you can disagree. No, hold on a second. He says, "Of course, you can disagree." That's what he fought for. like it's still.
I think the man that gets in the military and go on the front lines and do that to make us a better freedom. I got mad respect for him, but I'm not questioning that. This had nothing to do with being an Army Major. He's called Army Major, so I don't know how else to address him.
I mean, what the fuck? My father served in Vietnam. My
father was a Marine. I mean, what the fuck, man?
I know.
My grandfather served.
I got no respect for my father. Zero, because he's a piece of shit and didn't give a shit about his kids.
You know, my uncle, he got to travel the world. Luckily, he didn't have to go to no fucking war.
You know, I respect
most of my family went to war.
I go up and shake his hand and thank him for making it better for us. But I don't trust them old fucks on the hill. Because they lie on the fucking screen every day to people. And you see right through them. If you know how to read people to lie, I'm going to tell you, if you could read people lying, and let me tell you something. These people, all these people that's down for it, you're nothing but a liar. Yeah. Fuck you. Because you know what? I'm going to reverse the script now. Like I did it with Roach yesterday. Show me you work for this. Lance Network is real. Prove to me you get a paycheck for them. You want to accuse me? Show I got to prove everything. You start proving. That's how I'm going to hit every motherfucker that comes to your shoulder. Prove it. I'm going to call your ass out. Because you want to know something? That's what I'm about. And one thing I tell you, watch this to Howard Stern for the year, and I know for a fact from Casey Armstrong told me, Howard didn't play no fucking bullshit bit. If it wasn't truth behind it, he wouldn't do it. He didn't want no garbage. And you know what? And I'll fight just like that, like a Howard would go after people. Okay? So fuck that shit. Okay? Nobody gets a break. Nobody gets fucking a pass based on what they did. Because let me tell you something. You could be the perfect fucking guy your whole life. Do one fucking thing wrong. You know what? You die remembering that you're a piece of shit. Okay? And that's a fact. That's how we build everything. That's how we look at people.
So Joey, were you really assaulted with the beans?
Yes.
And beat the guy up with the rod, or was that a lie?
No,
a lie
what happened? I pushed him. That's all. And I'm like, what the fuck's going on? And my neighbor, who's been calling the cops on him, she comes to me to put him in our lap to make us the bad people. I go, you want us to call this way? You can go out there and say we did it, and then now we got 30 homeless people out there burning down my truck. Fuck that shit. You go fucking call the cops. I've been to prison. You've been to prison? I don't call cops on nobody. Okay. That's another person over in the building that, you know, let's go give it to the criminals. Fuck everybody. Okay. I got no shame what I did. I know my faults. Okay. Unless you fucking lost a child and unless you motherfuckers been to prison, don't talk about my fucking background no fucking more. Okay. That's plain and simple. I've admitted everything and told my own story. These motherfuckers coming back to throw that old shit at me, fuck them. Because you know what? Yeah. I'm not John. I'm fucking 20,000 motherfucking crazier than that motherfucker ever could be. And I'm the real motherfucker, as real as they get. That's it. That's it. You got your content for the day, everybody. I hope you enjoy. Clip it and fucking go with it.
clip it and stick it up your ass.
I've never lied in this motherfucking Dabbleverse. Never.
Shitty
And when the
internet
bit went bad, I said, I'm not going to be made out to be a fucking liar. We're going to fucking fix this. I'm not my reputation. I don't give a fuck about the laughs and all that fucking jerking off shit. Go jerk off in Discord if that's what gets you. I don't give a fuck. I got a woman I can fuck every day, 10 times a day. Plain and simple.
And Jason's got a hand he can jerk off through 10 times a day.
10 times a day.
I don't got to go make white and laugh at fucking some of the dumbest fucking things I've heard last year. Okay? This ain't what this channel's about.
Nope. But every once in a while, they'll get some
if
fucking unleashed
if I
showing.
lose this channel, it'll be because of me. No one will make this channel go away but me when I decide. I'll blow this motherfucking channel up.
No, thank you.
You think I care about this shit? I care about making to tell truth and then make good friends and have people hate with me and have a good time. I got one of the best chat rooms. We're free of all this fucking drama bullshit. These people that come here and spend the days with me and through all my shows, they come here because they don't put up with no shit. Miss Kitty don't put up with no. We don't take negativity. We get rid of the motherfuckers. Wherever the people don't ban the. I don't need 1,000 trolls on my fucking payroll. I don't need them. I don't need them on my sub. I don't give a shit. Where other people need it. I'm sorry. You know what? And I'm not gonna pull a John here, but you know what? I'm gonna tell you, most of you are fucking behind me. That's a fact. And I did it for my own hard work.
See, Big Boss, if this was actually true, I was telling Joey some shit behind the scenes this morning that looks stupid, and I'm not getting the John treatment. He's a reasonable person. Like, I don't get it. People just don't understand.
I respect everybody. I love everybody. If people come in, Kahuna, I love him as a person, and he made the team good. So when he came to this room, I got this idea. I gave him a shot, but once I start seeing where the direction's going, the only one that was going to be hurt was me and my wife. I'm not going to do that to make him look good for his bit that went bad. I agreed to it. I took 50% of the profit. I worked it. When I saw the point where forget it, we're fucked. Why should I take the hit and fucking go all in and hurt my channel? Because you know what? Most people want to see that. That's what they want. Fuck Joey C. Don't send them no fucking money. The people that go out there and want to take your money out of your pocket is a fucking low-life piece of shit. You're a coward when you got to text someone's paper and you got to go whine like a bitch to fucking YouTube. That's fucking cowardly.
Big Boss comes in and says, Kahuna just said you'll need some real bail money by the time he's done with you. I don't know.
Really? He wants to go get me on this motherfucking internet? Fuck you, Kahuna. You ain't got the fucking know-how. You don't got the know-how. You want to be evil, I fucking be evil back to you. No, that's good. I hope you. By the time I get done with, what are you gonna do? I did something to hurt you?
Joey, don't believe everything you read. That could be something to try to instigate you.
You know what? Listen, I got no problem.
But Big Boss
isn't
Big Boss a supporter of Kahuna?
Yeah, he's a guy in Kahuna. Yeah.
Right. So he's probably not.
I tell you what. Go make a channel and take him with you. And see how well you do, okay? Let me know if you can, when you get all this bullshit that comes around with all this shit, let me see how you turn out, okay? Let me know how it works for you, all right?
Yeah, I mean, but I feel like Big Boss is probably telling the truth, though.
I'm not saying he's not.
Oh, okay.
I'm not saying he's lying or bullshit. Listen, I got no reason to doubt anybody in this chat room because our chat room, the people that are true blues of the channel, I've had guests that say, man, that's one of the calmest chat rooms. You guys got no drama in there. Because that's how the route we went. That's the route we built. I don't care. Oh, I see a year later, you got 29 people. Boy, you're doing real good. You're really good. Let me tell you, if it's 29 people, 35 people, I got 35 of the best individuals that are in this internet.
Right, exactly.
And that's what's important to me.
Mm-hmm. Donkey Kong said,
I don't need to make I'm not here trying to make a living off of this. Okay? I appreciate everything. I like going and traveling. People like to meet us. And I like to go be part of it and get more involved with the people. First and foremost, I want to be able to give you guys something, okay? For taking the time and investing in me. That's what I'm about. Giving you something back for being kind to me. And not being phony and lying, okay? I don't want to be that. I've never been a guy that went a route of lying. It gets you nowhere, but you fucking come out on the other end. Very dangerous. Very dangerous.
Articulate John agrees with you. Articulate John says Joey has a little something called integrity.
That's right. I definitely got integrity. And I don't break my balls for nobody. I don't fucking lie to break my balls and make myself look stupid. At the end of the day, no matter how dumb people think I am, well, I'll tell you what, I will challenge people to show me how dumb. I'm not book smart. I can't read. I can't spell. In my life, I didn't give a fuck, and I still don't give a fuck. People laugh at you. I don't give. My wife goes, I don't like people making fun of you. I don't give a fuck. Do you think that bothers me? I chose a long time ago to put school as the third burner because I had no family. I had to feed my brothers and sisters. I went to work. I'm a good, old-fashioned, hard American person that knows how to work for a living. Okay, I worked 35 years, and I paid into Social Security. I never cheated my taxes. I got in some trouble. I got in trouble because I schemed my whole life because I was a drug addict. But I was a good father. I took care of my kids. I supported my kids. I was there with them through everything. Okay, and I was no perfect father, but I was a hell of a lot better father than what I had. Promise you that. And I still work ethics to all my kids. My kids work. And they work hard.
Dick, you lick. Joey, once you saw Kahuna tearing up like a bitch, you were right to drop him too early for tears.
No backbone. He can't handle it.
It's too late for tears.
He's a good man. He's a good man. He don't need to go what's going to come with me. Latching on to me is a lot of baggage when they come to attack. He doesn't. I told him that. You're going to be able to handle this because they're going to come. They're coming. That's what he said. You said they were coming. And I asked him because if you saw his face the day I talked to him now, I said, are you ready for this? Do you know what's coming? Do you know how hard I was? They're coming one by one. And I told him you will see, they'll all emerge. We're going to see all of them. He goes, but how do you know it's them? I go, I even if they change their names, I know how they maneuver because the one thing they can't change. They don't change the way they word things. They don't. They're not that smart. You understand? It's like those type of people. It's like they have a format how they do things. Okay, so they always give it up. If you study them and become them, you know. And I told him, I said, I'm telling you, I'm really concerned because you're a good guy. You know, you coming with me and my partner. If you stay, I expect you to stay in through everything, not bail. So if you're ready for this, it's going to happen. And obviously, he really wasn't. So it's better probably for him to just live his life, had a wonderful family, do his company, and probably not good for him to be over here. Because me, it don't matter. At the end of the day, it don't matter. I'm built to take anything that comes my way. I will never lay down to a motherfucker in this world because they tell me to.
Big boss and fucking what is Donks? I don't know what Donks agrees on, but Big Boss.
I love Donks. He called me out, and I took the. He was
Donks is the shit. We all know that. Big Boss is good too. I'm just trying to understand what they're saying. It's frustrating, Donks. Joey takes people on, and when we eventually grow to like them, to only watch them get thrown out and humiliated. No, that's not what happened, though.
That's not what happened. Come on, now.
That's not what happened. Kai went away because that fucking went in on him and he fled the
Kai asked me yesterday, can I have the wrench? Can I get the keys to get back in? I gave it to him. I gave Kai everything. Kai's back with everything to get apparate around to do what he needs to do. Because you want to know why? Because I have no beef with Kai. And Kai, Kai, when whatever problem that Jason this is on a professional business, whatever they didn't get along with, at the end of the day, this is what I told Kai. Kai, I'm loyal to the fact if Jason wouldn't be here if he was attacking my channel. He has never done that. He's came to me like a man with ideas. Let's grow. Let's help everybody. Not just say, let's just fuck me and you go to the top and fuck everybody. Never did he say that. He showed me the vision. Bobby Nix is involved. A lot of people we said in his ideas, man, that could really be cool. If we all come out and all of us can make it as a team, and think 10 years from now, we're all friends and we look back at what we built. Isn't that better? Isn't that better than to fucking go after each other?
Yeah.
In wars? You think I want to go through what those guys go through with John every day? That's not what it's about, man.
Like, when are we going to fucking move on already?
That's what I'm
with
saying.
this fucking dumb drama.
So Kai's a very smart individual. And Kai's defense is, his words to me, I understand. I know. I understand exactly what I understand the business part. Thank you. Kai knows. If Kai was come on here, if he was here, he would tell you, Nothing changed with the loyalty to him, our friendship, how I think of him. I love that man like a brother, and I will never betray him and talk bad about him. His wife is lovely. They're good people. But you know what? Everybody can't get along. There's differences. Him and Lou were partners. It didn't work. I still think it was crazy because they would have built something that would have been unfucking believable, but that's on them.
Kai didn't work with Lou. Kai broke it up with Lou. Kai
with
broke it up with
Okay,
Kahuna.
no. We're not gonna.
Yeah,
put that
but I'm
the
saying,
one who left.
Right.
No,
I
no,
left.
yeah, no kidding.
That,
but why did you leave?
Right.
Why did you leave?
Because I'm a stubborn person.
Thank
Is
you.
why I
not
left.
because of Kai.
Well, no,
Kai said what he said, but at the end of the day, I just knew I couldn't move forward with it.
I get that, but we don't have to. We don't have to make it something else. You left because
I'm not making it something else. I've stated this from day one. I left because I couldn't do it no more.
Okay, sure.
Well, I think what he's trying to say, Jason, is at the end of the day, he knows his temperaments, and he knows that he was working together. There was things that he disagreed very badly with Kai, and he knew his temper.
Yeah, he can believe it.
It's one of those things where I already knew where I got with him. It wasn't going to work no more because.
And you know what? He's not saying Kai to have. He's that passion guy. He came on air and said, at the end of the day, this is what he said on air the first time we went back on air. You made the right choice. Trust me when I tell you. And I knew that already because me and him already had built something. I know his temper. He knows mine. At the end of the day, me and him will just throw everything away because we're stupid like that. That's the problem. And I respected that.
I'm not a person that likes to do individual shows. I'm not doing that. If I don't have someone to go live with, I won't go live.
Right, which makes
sense.
So
it would have been one of those where I would have had to use Spider every fucking day.
Right.
Yeah, me and Spider could have put on a great show, but then when Spider shows up late, what am I to do?
Right. He's right. But Jason, I understand Jason. I know the war that he was having. Every war is different. But I know at the end of the day why Lou decided. I'm not going to bend. I'm not going to listen to nothing he says. I know my temperament. This is not how I live my life. Lou's a simple guy. Okay? He accepts what his life was. He's happy with his life. Just like at the end of the day, I'm really happy with my life. I made some poor choices in my life. I made a lot of poor choices.
We've all made poor choices. We've moved on. Like, at the end of the day, I'm back. Right. I'm happy. We're making things grow.
And
we've got other things here.
And the one thing that I can say that with Jason and all of us is the one thing is about doing good shows and building the fan base and the friendships out of that. I don't want to call you guys fans. I want to call you guys the best chatters in the world, our friends. Truly want to say, I want to meet each and one of you guys. And we're all going to disagree on things, okay? But you know what? If I didn't give a shit and the minute Donks put that up there, I could have said, fuck you, Donks, see you later. I respect what he said, and he was right. Because you want to know why? He's been in the grind with me and stuck by me. So each and every one of you get that. I've said that from the beginning about me. When I know I got your loyalty, you'll get my loyalty back. So I felt pretty bad to keep going with it. It didn't look good. Didn't look good for me, and it was like slapping you guys in the face. I'm smart enough to recognize that, and I tried to stop it. Because at the end of the day, no matter what you hear about me, anything that was dug up on me, those idiots are so stupid. They didn't realize I already talked about it. I put my life out there. They think they dug up shit. How do you think they dug up? Let me ask you a question. Nobody knows anything about Kai, right? They never will because he doesn't let nothing leak out there. I let everything leak out and gave them the ammo. But I talked about it. I talked about it freely. So, end of the day is I do care, and I'm going to respect you guys. So.
You talking freely is because you choose to talk freely.
That's right. Exactly.
What we can all say, Kai will only let you in as far as he wants to let you in.
That's right.
That's basically anyone on the internet, though.
Right.
We'll only share what we want to share. I just spent the last 5 minutes, changing a diaper, getting the baby situated a little bit.
How's he doing, man? He's got to be bigger than last time I seen him.
Oh, no, his parents are short, so he's a little taller. But other than that, he's a wonderful dude.
As long as he's got heart, as long as he's got his grandpa's heart, his.
Oh, that he will have. Because, like I said, we were both born on the same day. I'll be right back. I'm going to go walk to the mailbox to check something.
Buddy, good. All right. JBX, what do? I got to talk to a fucking filter. Are you there?
I'm getting I'm getting some intel sent to me. I'm not even joking.
Are you okay? But at the end of the day, you gotta. First of all, if let's say Jason and I we knew each other, we came into this world, we've known each other for 30 years. We got to leave the friendship kind of at the door, and we got to do the creative thing because friendships are going to help. It's going to help the solid friendship is going to help when chemistry. When he comes down and say, "Listen, you've known me 30 years. I know you trust me. Can you just give me this? Can you give me this?" I'm going to say, "You're right. I've known you for 30 years, and I do trust you, so I shouldn't second guess it." But I still might feel that I think you're overstepping. But you know what? You're right. I do trust you, and I love you like you're my twin brother. So you're right. I'm going to step back and let you. Even if I disagree, I gotta give him his respect. That it's either I trust him or don't. At the end of the day, am I going to outforward him? I don't believe in doing that. I don't believe in losing friendships. Friendships you don't have that many friendships in life. When you die and you're old, you got a handful of people that you can say that are your true friends. You know what I'm saying? And that I cherish that. I'm emotional. I'm not afraid to cry. I've told my whole entire life. I'm not ashamed of anything I've done. I've embraced what I've done and made myself a better person. Okay? And the people that live in misery and want to terrorize women and children, at the end of the day, they're nothing. They're the scum on the bottom of my feet. They have no backbone. And especially someone that got families and the things they say about children, and they got families and little children at home, they need help. Those type of guys don't deserve to go to prison and be trialed. They need to be put on the back in the firing squad and be put down like a dog.
Yeah, that's a waste of our money and time. We already know what they're about. Life. I'm not going to spend any more on them,
But as far as respect, I respect everybody. I cherish the moments of everybody that's helped me, and it goes a long way.
Yeah, but you know what? You've said it enough. I don't know how many more times they're going to make you talk about Kahuna and Kai. I mean,
you like Kahuna because he was with you guys every day in the chat room. That's what he originally was. We love Kahuna. We're not, but he gets too sensitive. Okay, when he was yelling at me when he was face to face with me, I could have been yelling back and say, "You know what I said? I'm not even going to give you that because you want to know. First of all, you're not going to yell at me in front of my wife. Doing on the air and all that bullshit is one thing. You're not going to be sitting right next to me and screaming at me like I'm a child in front of my wife. And that's how I handle it. And I didn't. And I could have been to Joe and threw him out. I said, "No, let me take this man to get him to the airport and let him go home." That's the plan to take. You know what? Because
we'll do it on Wednesday, Joey. I'll yell at you and your wife, and we'll get it live.
It's like Lou and Luke and Jason was what am I gonna do? Fuck you, Jason. Did Lou throw him out because they're disagreeing with something or disagreeing with something said? That's what it's about. At the end of the day, I got to trust each of these men because they got my back and I got to have their back. Just like Donks I'm glad Donks did what he did because you want to know it calls. I'm the first guy to tell you friendships and relationships got to be tested every motherfucking day. They have to be. Because if you don't, you're going to miss a lot of things that might be going wrong.
I don't know if they're two bulls because, I don't know, because a bull acts bullish, right? Not runs and doesn't face things. So I don't know. I think Joey's more of a bull. He runs and faces things.
I face things always time. I've always
not that Kahuna is not a bull, but in this situation, not very bull-like behavior.
Here's what I'm talking about. Because of the way I lived my lifestyle, and because I come from a pretty rough place where those type of people that you walk with on the streets of Chicago, they got one mind mentality. They look at the basic things, but then the heartbeat, they'll pull a gun and put a bullet right in your head and won't qualm about it. I'm talking about real life situations.
You know what though? Hold on a second, because Kahuna said somebody's been sending him clips.
No, I haven't.
Now, yeah, but now I know that there's been someone out there sending clips about me as well, and let's find out that that's what it is. Things are going to really go there because
that had nothing to do with this channel. If someone's sending him clips, had nothing to do with me.
I mean, that's what Kahuna just said. That they've been sending him clips about you talking shit about him, about Kahuna.
I haven't. There's nothing I didn't say on the air that I didn't say to his face. I asked him, and I said he wouldn't bend. He did not want it. He wanted me to take the hit and fucking be the guy. You've already been shit on. Everybody don't trust you. You go ahead. You let my work, and you do. Fuck that shit. I'd be an asshole to fucking let anybody tell me to do that. There ain't nobody gonna do that. Again, no one. They've tried. No one could run me anywhere. There's not a motherfucking person on this internet that can make me shut this mic off. Not one motherfucker. I'm not fucking afraid to be on the microphone. I don't run and be like a pussy. You want to talk? We'll talk. But I only have the right to shut it down and say I'm done and throw it away. Only I. I have the right to be on the internet just like any one of the people that make their opinion. There's not a person in there. They've tried. They think, oh, we got him now. We got him now. We got his record. Motherfuckers, I talked about that fucking 2 months ago. Why don't you go look up the fucking video? I mean, I laughed at them. I played their game. I became them and laughed. I played them.
All right, Joey, calm down, Joey. Tom Gully shows in the chat. Joey gave him the ball clubs sending you down to AAA airport ride, AAA airport ride.
Yeah, I mean, Tom Gully's. I'm a big fan of Tom Gully. He's a righteous man. Man works at really entertainment television. The man's a real broadcaster. You understand? He's been in this field for 40 years. This internet stuff is not what he does. The man works for national fucking channels. You know, all his life.
I asked him to interview him once, I think.
Great guy. Tom McCauley's a great guy, man.
I called him on the phone, on one of his phone things. He said hit him up on Twitter, but I'm not verified. And I don't even think I don't think you can DM on Twitter, so that was the funny part.
I can't do no impressions. I'm not a comedian. I don't know how to do voices. I don't know how to do none of that shit. I don't want to sit there and say, I'm only 60 years old. One thing I know for a fact, if I slip and fell, my hip is not the same as a 20-year-old person. I'll probably break it. And at my age, my grandmother broke her hip at 59. She died at 62. You understand? You break your hip, you got to probably your lifespan just went out the door. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not just, listen, all I'm saying is I'm not afraid of nothing. I'm not going to let someone come and hurt me. And I don't know. I might die. They might kill me. I'm not going to be John and go, I can fight everybody. I can box it. You know what? First of all, I don't need to be fighting with nobody. But I know how to fight, and I will defend my wife and my children in my home if I need to. That's all I'm saying. But at my age, I just want to be a grandfather and enjoy my grandkids. I don't want to be arguing over stupid shit.
That's it.
It's stupid.
That's it, dude. You don't like.
Stupid.
I don't know how old your grandkids are, but
my oldest is 18. He just started college. My firstborn grandson just started college.
So mine is the one that's here right now is about 2.5 years old, and I have a 7-month-old that they're the delight. That's what we do. What we do for. That's it. I don't. Not worried about nothing else.
No.
Eggplant Frank, you might want to rethink that, buddy.
Well, is there a Pedialyte in the chat? Is there a Pedialyte in the chat?
I know you know I love you, Frank, but don't call them that. They're not that. Please.
That I'm not. Far from.
LOL.
No, because let me tell you something. The type of person where I grew up at, people like that, they don't make it to walk to the next corner. That's just how it is. I'm sorry, I don't go around people like that, man. And I don't even have to be the guy to do anything because a guy like that in my neighborhood of Chicago, you'll get the word knock on your door at 3 a.m. He's chopped up at the airport in a trunk. I promise you that. So you
want to throw out that accusation. Maybe
that's
we should.
That's a serious accusation, Frank.
Maybe you're the actual pedophile.
And that's true.
Don't fuck with me like that, motherfucker. I'm not the one.
Please take that back, Frank. That was not a good statement to make. So. And I know that sometimes you don't think like me. That's just not nice. Hello, Frank. Don't do that because I can promise you that's a serious accusation. When they said that shit about me, did they care if some psycho was across the street with a sniper and thinks I really hurt kids and I go out my door and I get shot? That would have been laughed. I got a bullet in my head. I died for no reason because some idiot thinks he's funny. Thinks it's funny. Anybody that thinks that kind of shit is funny, you're fucking sick. And that's what I maintained this whole time. Okay, I don't live for this. You want me
to shut up? Make me shut up, bitch. How about that, motherfucker? If you can do it, then I'll shut up. But you can't.
Frank,
you're just a keyboard warrior with a fucking stupid ass name, motherfucker.
You were wrong, Frank. I'm telling you, I've always had your back.
No, there's one thing to bust balls, but to sit there and try to call someone a pedophile, motherfucker, that's the
not right.
Least thing I am.
That's a serious violation when you call someone that. That's not good to anybody to make those accusations.
But that's weird on that makes me think what's weird on his part that he would just come out and say that.
Well, here's the proven
Seriously.
fact. Lou's right about one thing. Proven fact is, when I was being attacked and I started investigating certain people, what they were accusing me of, they were exactly that.
That
They had when they
Pedialyte.
were calling me out, I was a criminal. They were arrested too for several things. You understand? So it's
Oh, I say you're saying they were Pedialytes themselves.
no. I'm saying that I had a criminal record, and they were making themselves out like they're good citizens. They walk and then turn around. They had a criminal. So usually the people that are doing that, you know, some people think that's funny, but that's a statement that is not funny. So either you made a bad joke, which I'm trying to give you some.
We can all calm down, but don't accuse me of being something that I know for a fact that
That's
I'm
just
not.
a bad joke that went bad. I'm giving you a better feel because you don't want it to go the other way and it twist that, you know, it twisted back on you that you're calling it, and then they're going to say you are. You don't want that. So let's say it was a bad, tasteless joke.
I can sit there and admit I have pictures of my grandkids, and not one of them are naked.
That's right. I don't got none of my. My day. You know, when naked
No,
pictures of
that-
me in the bathtub at 1 year old back in those days, that was acceptable. Your grandmothers and all your old aunts had, oh, look at you. This is my aunt used to go, look at your little Chi. Look at that. You know,
Oh,
that was
okay,
acceptable
I
back
get
then. Do it today, and you're fucking, you're going away.
That's the fake
thank you for
kahuna,
the
right?
$1.99, but no one's hiding.
That's the fake kahuna, right? That's not
Yeah.
the real kahuna.
Don't matter, man. Listen, I'm done with
But
it.
that's
If
awesome.
he's gonna, if you
I
guys
tell you
think
what,
he's gonna say-
$1.99. It is the real kahuna. Might as well be.
No, and Kahuna's got class. It is
For
got
a-
class. So,
Yeah,
you know.
for $5, he is kahuna forever.
Him making a statement,
Let's
which
give
I
him
don't
a
believe
wrench
that.
for 10.
Whoever the Kahuna was that made the statement, he'll make sure he annihilates me. Listen to me. I don't break the law.
That's the fake kahuna.
And
No. No, it was Big Boss. Big Boss said that he better watch out or something. He's gonna, what does he say here?
What do I got to watch out for? What do I have to worry about?
All
That's what
right.
I want to know. Explain yourself.
Big Kahuna has been rather tight-lipped over his side of the story from
Which
the
side of the
inside
story? It was a
No, right
big
here.
out of a residual respect for Joey, but with each Joey burial, that residual is this and then
So, Big Boss, are you one of them guys that are really hate Joey C and you want me off the internet? Good luck with that. That's the fact.
No,
okay?
I don't
Look,
think
that.
so.
You won't be able to do it.
No, Big
we've
Boss
already
doesn't-
we've
He's
stated I wasn't a part of yours and Kahuna's conversation when you guys decided to run with the whole $200 part.
I made
I've
a bad
stated
agreement.
Joey had spoke to me the night before. We planned when we were going to lunch. He had a prior engagement at the fucking thing. Like, for fuck's sake.
What?
They
I go
took
out
a
any
bit
given time
and
out
went
here and argue with these
right.
folks
That's it.
every day. I fight with them because they're nasty. They're pissing. They're defecating on the fucking sidewalk by my door. So I'm going to be in their fucking ass. If they want to fight, we'll fight. So I have a conversation every day. No one's
Now
going to
let's-
throw any fucking thing on me, you know?
Right.
But-
Let's highlight some
They
of
said he
Big
likes
Boss.
you more because you didn't question him.
Who? Question who?
Eggplant.
Eggplant?
I
don't. Eggplant doesn't have any problem with me. I mean,
No.
he said what he said. It's a ridiculous
Well, you-
statement. What am I supposed to do about a ridiculous statement? I can't help it.
That's right.
Because
We're all
did it-
idiots at the end of the day, you know?
I
You
didn't
didn't
react to it
retaliate.
because there's
You
nothing to
didn't say
react
nothing.
to.
You know?
Yeah.
When you want to sit there and say, Kahuna, spare me what? I was nice enough to let him come on my channel because I think he would have he was bringing something good. What's he going to do? If he's going to try to be an evil guy and take
When
this
the
as a
bad
street
boys
guy,
come
he
forward,
will he will a lot more than I will. A lot more. If he wants to go to war and out of this motherfucking devil, that man will lose. He will fucking be crying at the end of the fucking week.
Everybody likes Leonardo Ninja Turtle over Raphael.
Promise you
I
that.
guess I don't get it, but that
He's
was
a good
funny.
family man. He needs to stay that. It didn't work.
Yes,
I took responsibility for that. At the end of the day, I'm the one that agreed to it. When I saw it was too bad, I had to pull it out to salvage the fucking channel.
the show gets frustrated. Yes, you know what? That's a possibility, similar to a lot of shows we're on. So yes, it's one of those. And my shitty internet says it best here.
That's what I believe at the end of the day. I talked about this with you, Jason. Jason, when you were here, what did I say? Somewhere in the back of my head, I think he was just fucking trolling me because he was one of my haters.
He's either something's wrong with him, or he was trolling you. But He made some big mistakes that could have been fixed.
Of course, I make mistakes every day. I'm learning this business, but at least when I know I make them, I try to correct them. He wanted to keep doing it with another work. He wanted to put a work on top of the bad work. I got to be an insane idiot to do that.
See, I didn't know that part.
Boy, but you know what? It was a terrible situation, bad reactions, and this is the outcome of it. Hold up, this is the outcome. This is the outcome, and everybody's got to move on.
Thank you. See, now I got to eat a fucking chocolate bar because I'm my fucking nervous.
Look what you're doing to Joey. You're killing him.
You're making him eat a Snickers
bar. Look at this. Oh, you know what, Joey? I'm gonna go grab one too. Shit.
Fuck, man.
So if it was a work, it was a work Kahuna came up with. Joey went along with it. It went left. Joey thought it like it would. Kahuna tried to set up Joey by sending 200. Too late. That is end of story.
He tried to establish a paper trail. But what happens when you do a paper trail? Because that's the one thing how most people go to prison. They go to prison when you try to do a work is like a scam, right? So when you're doing a scam and they're gonna find the paper trail. Why would I let that paper trail hurt me anymore when it was wrong?
You're Master Splinter, Joey.
I'm like, these guys are smarter than this. They're gonna figure this out. These chatters are gonna fucking eat me up with this.
Good morning.
Why would I insult them and slap them in the face?
Look what you're doing to me, guys. Look what you're doing to me. Look what you're doing.
You're eating a Nestle Crunch.
You're making me eat Nestle Crunch.
So the Tom Gold Show says.
By the way, everybody, it's happy birthday to JBX.
Yes. You know, for those tuning in, happy birthday to the blue guy. Happy birthday to you. I'm not singing no more, so fuck.
Oh my God. I really do feel like, damn, thank you guys. Oh, shit.
Hold up. Ah, damn it, he sat back down. I was going to fucking make him big.
Thank you. What an incredible birthday.
There's your fucking present.
Boy, it has been good.
We just got another $2 super chat. Joey, what happened to the beans?
That guy's still in jail, too. His lady's out here. She's out here. She don't know what to do. And she said, I found out more. She don't got her medicine. And she looked me in the eyes yesterday with this evil look. And I'm like, this fucking bitch is crazy. I got to walk out there and make sure she get behind me because she might be starting to come at me with a weapon.
Start throwing bottles of antidepressants.
Wow.
Just throw them out.
You know what? This is true. You can build a work on a foundation of a failed work. You can.
Yeah.
But it has to be with the right person.
Right. And I agree with that. I don't have
But that was a dumb work. It was a work that was already.
But here, let me ask you a question. Here's how he wanted to spend
it. Look what you're doing to me.
You're going to tell everybody you fired me and this was his idea. You go in there and you tell them on Monday that they fired me and they'll all back me up. They'll be in your ass every day and I'll come back and save the day. How does that do anything good for the channel? That was what he wanted me to do. Furthermore, I'm like, I'm not doing that. The sun and moon don't sit in your fucking ass on this channel, pal. When you came here, the numbers were there. You didn't bring none of those numbers that were there.
Thank you,
why
Mandy.
would I do that?
Thank you, Tom Gully.
That's when I believe he was working me the whole time. That's when he said that.
I can tell Charlie don't surface behind on the show because he's like, children should be respected.
End of the day,
should be respected.
Chalino with the Canadian $10 super chat. Thank you, sir.
This is
Can I get a look behind me with passion, please?
Chalino, yes, puppy. Look behind you. Thanks, puppy. My little Chalino doll. That's Chalino.
Oh no!
Look behind me.
Thank you, Mike. Thank you. I appreciate that.
Who says I'm unemployed? Like, you motherfuckers don't know my life.
I took a fucking. I'm hurting today. So now what? I'm gonna be stuttering John right now. You know what I've done in this Dabbleverse? Do you got a card? You got a Dabbleverse card? You got one of these? Because only a star gets one of these. You see, I made the list. You see, Joey, see right here. You see right there. I'm with all the best. Nobody else. None of you other low.
He literally printed that fucking thing out. Jesus Christ.
You see? Yeah. You see? You see? There it is, folks. There it is.
He prints everything out.
I can tell.
I'm stuttering John,
he
baby.
Printed that dumb shit out.
You can't compete with me. Look at what I got. I got my Dabbleverse card. You see? I'm the great stuttering John. Look at my portfolio here. It's right here. Look at it. I made my name. Nobody just accomplished what I done. I mean that. That's right. I'm looking at it. Here we go. You want to see true leadership and a star. I'm a fucking E-list actor. I made it to the top.
E-list.
I'm an E-list.
I'm
an E-list
subtracting.
Look at that. I'm amongst the great ones. I'm right next to Anthony Cumio, one of the great. The Orange, the Tukey, Chrissy Mayer,
Joey.
Carl Haberger, Julie Egar. I'm right with them. Look who's right next to me. The other star, my buddy Joe. Look at us. 2 stars, we made it. I don't see nobody else with that card. So don't you fucking yell at me. You never can be me.
That's nice though, but
Right.
do you want to get rid of Joey's the bad father?
Yeah, get rid of him. I told people don't come in here and talk that shit, man. You know, I don't put up with that. Don't put my kids on your fucking thing and don't do it. See, these guys, here's what I learned. And this is when I really realized how dumb I was. Is this guy here, okay, you give these 3 weeks?
You're gonna give me 3 weeks to what?
Go up. Listen to me. I want you guys to know you're in the presence of greatness. Because this is what he is. He's a guy that commentates on other shows. He's a commentator. You got one of the best commentators in the world right there, according to him, in his own mind.
I got to check him out.
Yeah.
See what he has to say.
what he's talking about.
Soothing.
He's going to go tell you everything I did that I've already talked about 35 fucking thousand times. He'll be telling you guys, he'll be putting in the chat room any minute now. Joey owes $247 to the fucking county. You know I.
Did you see that
what?
right there, Lou? Do you see that? What Rochi says there? Big
Yeah, he
Kahuna.
gives me 3 weeks.
No, Big Kahuna is coming on my show.
Oh yeah, I
next
highlighted that already.
You know why? Because Big Kahuna wants to be a star in this. So, and he likes works because he comes from his favorite
Mason,
shows are works. They do nothing
You
but
can
work.
try, Mason. You can try, but you haven't succeeded yet. You know, I have called you everything and anything, and I will continue. You can keep trying. This is great. So,
Here's
Joey,
what
you'll
they
be
can't say.
here, Joey. You'll be firing me next Friday because that'll make 3 weeks.
Here's one thing I do know. Here's one thing I do know. I can have a conversation with Lou any day of the week. The chemistry's there. So unless the chemistry right there, there's no reason for us to pull out. We have the chemistry. We always have.
Never pull out if you're feeling good.
You understand
Never
what I'm
pull
saying?
out.
So,
Well,
and he knows.
depending where we're taking that. Depending where we're taking that.
Look, if you're up in Lou's ads, don't pull out on them. You gotta
Yeah, don't
finish.
pull out, Lou. I like it. Keep it in, Lou. Oh, man. So
Mandy Dev.
if we're never gonna take a disagreement into the fucking on air. If and I'm never gonna embarrass him or call him out, and he's not gonna do it to me. But if we got a problem, we'll go to fucking Kentucky Fried Chicken and we'll eat that motherfucking chicken drumstick and we'll fucking hash it out.
And y'all catch some fucking what is it called?
But
The
here's
stomach
thing,
flu.
Pineapple. You can't choose Pineapple. Joey chose me, and that's
What
it.
is- Oh, we got a
knew-
$4.99er.
I know we do. I'm going there now. It's just the commentator. It has the word tater in it, so I'm in favor of it.
All right, I like Tom.
But
Tom goes
Red
back to point.
Fung Lee gives us the $4.99 super chat. I'm new here. What
Hey,
is the
what's
premise
happening?
of this show? I like that Joey don't take no shit from these scum bitches.
You'll get realness here, brother. Welcome. You'll definitely get by.
He gives me that Austin 316 vibe with them song bitches and all that other stuff.
There's just some things I
You
believe
see,
in.
I got
I
someone
have
on my
opinions.
team. I got Bo
Beardson.
There you go.
You know,
Oh,
and here's what the thing is: the people that have took the time to meet me and to
And
talk
I'm
to
with
me.
Charlie Don't Surf. I'm gonna go throw some baked beans on.
That's it, buddy. Let's go. You know, they meet me and they say, you know what, this guy is got intelligent. This guy is got great idea. This guy's a decent person. He's got listen to me. You think I'm fucking some backwards fucking redneck that don't have no fucking shoes on and I don't know how to do nothing? Let me tell you something. I've been with the best of the best. I've hung with the rich of the rich. I worked in Major League Baseball. You know how many millionaires are in Major League Baseball? You know how many parties I've been to? I know how to carry myself. I know how I have self-respect. I have dignity. Okay. I know at the end of the day, hey, I am what I am. But let me tell you something. 90% of people that come after me, if you dig into their past, I promise you're gonna be like, holy shit. What you find. You're gonna be like, wow. Why are they calling him out? And I've got the ones that came after me.
Pause that a second.
They're
Joe.
scumbags
Pause
worse
that a
than me.
second.
So I promise
Pause
you
that a second. So Rochi Strikes Back says, ladies and gentlemen, Remember, context is key. This is something Joey doesn't understand. Watch him misunderstand this.
I made
first.
more content than you'll ever make.
Here's the problem. You motherfuckers don't understand context.
They don't.
You overlook it. You clip shit out of context and then expect it to fucking gain traction.
I don't
So
believe in that either.
there.
I don't believe in that either. I don't believe in someone that makes content, creates content, that people should be allowed to do that. I think it's something YouTube needs to X-day. That's my personal opinion.
What?
Make your own fucking content.
Is
You
that
mean
a
Clippers?
blue? Yes, it
You
is.
mean Clippers? Get rid of
I'm just
Clippers?
saying, I don't agree with it. They do great jobs and it works. Me personally, I love those guys, and it could go either good or bad for you. Me, I don't give a shit. I don't care what negativity you got.
You
At the end of
love
the day,
Clippers.
You're not going to bring the proof with the negativity. You're going to bring your proof of your truth. And I kept saying that last year. Yeah, I was arrested for that. But here we go. Make sure you show all these documents. No, you created your own version of an outcome because you thought it was
This is
funny.
exactly what I wanted. Well, understand. We understand the word context.
Archie,
but
what are you?
do
Are you
you
God?
guys-
Archie, let me ask you, are you a fucking star here? I mean, let's get the brass tacks. What have you contributed? You fucking 40 fucking views of fucking channel, and nobody gives a shit that watch you. So where have you made it? Where are you better than me? Tell me where you're fucking better than me. Again, bring the proof. Where are you fucking better than me?
Well, roaches never die, right?
That's what his
unfortunately.
in the real world. Where are you at? Where
Unless I
are you
stomp on
fucking
him.
ahead of me in this fucking on this internet?
You stomp on them.
You're
Is that what
not,
you said, Lou? Did you say that?
because I make content
No.
and people want my content. They want me to be crazy, just like you do. You laugh, I got him. You'll get what I give you.
So,
Yeah,
you
I
know,
turn it
for-
off like that.
Dumbo Gump over here says, if I had my way, Joey Kahuna and Jason would be hosting a show called The Uncle Lewis Show, where they would goof on clips of Lou.
Oh my god.
I wouldn't really be a part of that show, be honest with you.
Kiss my ass, Mason.
Charlie Don't Surf says, haha, Lou, I am behind. When you catch up, you'll see your chatter, buddy.
You know what the fuck? I'm gonna start calling you out. You said you work for Lance. You're a regular reporter. Show me your paychecks that Lance is real and not a fucking troll. Show me you're done more than a troll. Prove it to me like you call me out every day. Prove it to me. Come and show us
Mason is
facts.
a mod. Mason's
Detroit.
a mod.
They sell context in ladies' restaurants.
They sell cocktails
At the end of
too.
the day, let me tell you something. Rochi is so fucking hateful because he would die to be a regular with Stutter and John. That man would suck Stutter and John's dick to be on the air with him every day. Most of the people on here would. People came up to me, man, I just want to be on the air.
No, I'm
with
good.
John. It's the fact. Most people do. They're pissed
Yeah.
because Julie brought me on over 20 fucking times. Brennan, why does this guy get traction? He brings nothing to it. It doesn't matter what I bring. They want me on because I do bring something for them, okay? They make content when I'm on. Gold. Bob Levy took the best gold out of me when he made 98 drops on me. That are still some of the best drops in the world. I didn't do it. Bob just told me, hey, let's have a conversation. That was their genius. I maintained. I came on this internet because I wanted to get my soul right. And I wanted to tell my story. And you know what?
Luke of the Vine. Roaches.
People want to
don't
rip it apart because they think they know better. But you got roadblocks. You listen, if you're going to tell somebody's background and you're going to destroy somebody, stay with the truth 100%. Do not critique it and make it funny because you will lose at the end of the day. You're going to come up with nothing. You're going to be the same way you were 3 years ago with the same numbers. Truth is what people want. They want to look in someone's eyes and know he made mistakes. That's fine. He's a piece of shit. That's fine. But at least he stands up and he knows what he did wrong. That's what's going to make you fucking shine. Not
Be
this
careful,
fucking little
Joey.
shit jerking off in a fucking Discord. Okay?
Be careful, Joey. Rochi is from the UK,
I don't
which
care where he's
has
from. It don't
been
matter
an
where he's from.
Islamic state for some years. You don't want ISIS on your back.
ISIS for what? I'm not saying nothing bad about his country.
You stop dying.
What the fuck?
I don't know where High Pitch Eric is, but he's not here. Is much higher than
And that's what
expected.
aggravates guys like Roach.
But you got,
Because I'm
got
at the end of
Chinese
the day,
with us.
look how
Ali
arrogant he is.
Akbar.
I want to be on that show. Dabbles was so fucking jealous. He everywhere I went, he wanted to do. He mimicked every fucking thing I did. Thought that was the way to go. I told him nicely, "You're dumb. I'm nobody. You're gonna lose this battle doing that." And he did.
Good morning, Daylaw.
Go
That
look
is your
who it is.
opinion that
Taylor.
Rochi is a good egg.
I didn't say he wasn't a good. There you go again. There you go again. Putting your personal ass in this.
No, he didn't say.
No,
He
it's
said.
he's not.
No, Joey.
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 No. He's not
Calm
going
down.
there. He's not
I
going.
don't. I don't. as a
Actually,
person,
he recanted it. He meant to say pineapple was a good egg.
Pineapple.
Yeah.
They're all good eggs. At some point, Rochi, I even commend him. He's a guy you can at least sit down at the table with and make a laugh with him. Yes, but his way of doing it, the guy's got talent. I told him you're onto something with the pineapple, and yes, I made a mistake. I called it Rochi Show. The 5 and 5 is eco pineapple. I'll correct it here. I misworded it and gave credit to Rochi when it's Eco Pineapple's channel. So for that, I'm an asshole.
Oh, so Rochi and Pineapple work together in a channel? I'll have a show.
They got something good that they could really do something good. Stick to that. That's what I'd be worried about. Not worried about what Joey C does.
Cupcakes in the house, without a doubt.
That's interesting.
Mumble Slam says you overestimate yourself, Joey. Well, you know
I
what's
don't
better
know.
to
I value what I am. I put a price on what I am. You can't.
Joey. It's better to overestimate than undervalue yourself.
I value myself as a top stock, and I walk tall. I'm a leader, not a follower. I'm not a bitch. I don't have to make up shit.
Walk tall.
And again, coming from a guy that'll never show his face. He'll be with like this, naked, jerking off. That's right. I'll tell you, go fuck yourself. I'm a tough guy. You'll never fucking show yourself. You'll never tell your real name. So it doesn't matter. You're irrelevant.
Breaking news: Rochi is not from Canada.
You know how many times I've been threatened? I'll see you at that event. I'm gonna come up. I'm gonna show you what I'm about. You know how many times I sat there and waited? About what? I'll respect you. Come up to me and say, I'm the guy that's been terrorized. I think you're a piece of shit. I'm gonna give mad respect for you. But they sat right next to me and gave me a fake name. Can I have your autograph?
Oh, come on, De La. Don't go
there.
That's
what they did. No. That's what they did. Cowards.
Let's not go there, De La. It was a misunderstanding. That's all it was.
Okay. I'm past all this. I've been trolled. I survived. Okay. I want to grow with the people I got. Again, my chat room is one of the best. We're small, but we got people we care about. And anybody that wants to come in and try to take that and make it miserable for them, I will bounce them. I had many people. You can't be doing that. Why can't I fucking ban people? That's not good. You don't know what you're doing for yourself. Well, this was said to me 8 months ago, 6 months ago, 5 months ago. Everything's still flowing. I'm going to put out the rotten of the rotten. And that's just the way it is. I can do that.
Joey, De La was actually not in any
I'm not mad at De La, but I'm just saying, don't.
Well, you tell him you misunderstood. You misunderstood, right, Joey?
I'm sorry again, but then again, he has that way to come in when I'm fired up. That's what he does every fucking time.
But I don't think he meant to keep the fire.
I didn't say
going.
He meant it. He just his timing is bad every time he comes in. He'll always say something when I'm
for $25, send in a $25, send in a $45 super chat. I go get my wife right now to tell her to slap me in the face.
Yeah.
Hackwright summed me up best because I poured my heart out to him in intimate conversation. That man I respect. Clay Dabbler, another guy I've had deep conversation with. A man I respect. He knows
Clay Dabbler.
He knows where my heart is. Okay? I'm telling you right now, Clay Dabbler, first and foremost, he's a John fan. When I broke up with John, the thing on it, he came to me. Is there anything we can do to? He goes, I want you and John together. You're my two favorite people. It killed him. And I said, I don't think so, buddy. He goes, I'll never turn on you no matter what. And you want to know something? That man has had my back up on the screen with John. He didn't let John fucking trash me. He kept pressing. No, you're wrong. I like Joey. I stay low to him.
Shit. So,
real is real.
John Noj wants you to save your nuts for 20 pendejos.
I ain't got much left in my nuts. I'm losing my dick. I'm getting old. I'm losing everything. If I don't get myself to be happy all the time, you understand? I'm going to be dickless, ballless, and in a wheelchair. Okay.
So, Hackwright says, can we get a push-up contest between the 3 alpha males? Yeah. And then he goes down here with, who you guys got in a push-up contest between these 3? Lou's belly is really going to help him out. Jason said alone would be hard to get off the ground. I'm going Joey with a total of 8 push-ups.
I've offered Clay to come on my show, Rochi. He's declined. He said he was good.
Put the money up. Let's talk money.
Never could come on my show anytime
so,
if he says
pineapple.
I leave it
Let's
to him.
$45. I'll go right now. Tell my wife to come smack me on the face. I don't do shit for $5. $5 ain't nothing.
I like pineapple.
Remember,
you know what?
if
He's
I'm gonna
funny.
get hit by my woman, I gotta incorporate the YouTube fee that
That's it,
Google's
brother.
gonna pull
There you
out of
go.
this.
And
I
then
gotta make a profit.
hey, take
Right.
a little more. I got $100 to get punched by my wife in the face from the Shuli Network.
Well, fuck it, goddamn it,
Oh,
we'll do
really?
it for 200.
Yeah. Someone wanted they paid $100 super chat to Shuli. He paid sent it to me. If I let Mrs. C just haul off and blast me in the face, but she couldn't just do it. It was like she had
Did
to
I miss?
rush up on me.
Sorry,
She-
Clay Dabbler. Clay Dabbler in
she-
the house. My money's on Joey.
Thank you, Clay. So Rochi, again, why don't you right away think I don't ask him out? I've asked Clay to come on. You know, he said, I'm good, man. I'm good. If Clay Dabbler sent me a DM and said, Joey, I want to come on tomorrow, it would be done. That's the relationship I have with him. He's a real friend.
So look, he said that right here. They've all asked Rochi.
That's right. And you
So
know what? I
is
respect
this
his decision.
contest to see who can get Joey mad the fastest? I believe I would win that hands down. Oh, you would, but we're not
You
going
would.
there.
That's
We're not
exactly
going there,
what
Cupcake.
this is boiled down to. Because Hackwright is laughing right now in his studio. Yes, yes, yes. I got some great. Because that's what it is at the end of the day. He's a content creator. This is what Hackwright is happy right now. He's technically really happy. At the end of the day, though, he's got compassion to do it right. I would tell you right now, that man helped me in a lot of ways. And you know what he said? When he finally understood me, I'll never forget the words he said to me. He goes, "You've been a knight in shiny armor your whole life. You're the guy at the door that don't let people get past the people you protect. It's time for you to you've done that your whole life. It's time for you to go and just walk free." That's all he kept trying to tell me. You don't have to protect nobody no more. You've done your job. But because of the back of my head, I always feel I got to put the guard up and protect everybody that I love. Whether it's a friend, whether it's one of these two guys or one of you guys. I'm always going to be the guy to put the shield up and take the hits. Let me die. You go free. That's what he was so right on spot about me. You're the guy that will take the bullet and die for the people you care about. And that's the fucking truth. I've been a warrior like that my whole life.
It's just one of those shows, Cupcake. It's just one of those shows.
It's just one of those shows when you don't
It's
want to
just
wake
one
up.
where things have been boiling and it got to a certain point, and
let's get one thing straight. Cupcake was part of the work too, and he got lost in it. It was about the bad work that happened that failed with Kahuna, and all he had to do was simple thing, and he still had an attitude about doing that. You don't send me and say, I'll do whatever you want to say. Well, I'm going to dictate to you. That's going to make me look like a liar. I immediately stopped the conversation. I go, if that's the way you're going to come at me, I don't need nothing. Because you know what? I already proved that you said it way after the fact. I don't got to prove no more. But if you want to be right and you want to come back here, I ask you to do one thing. And he has to attitude with that fucking tough guy act that he is. I don't give a fuck if he's 8-degree black man. I don't care. He could karate chop me to death, put me in a coma. I don't give a fuck. I'm that stupid. I'll walk into death.
So
That's
Clay
the problem.
Dabbler
People don't
said
understand.
It's stuttering John or nothing for him as far as being on shows. You have to respect that.
I respect that. But, now, Clay, did you not tell me when that in a perfect world you wanted me back to be with John because you asked me could that ever, and I said as much as I would want to do that, it's just not going to work. And he respected that. He goes, you know what? No, I got mad respect for you, brother, and I'll never turn on you, and no matter how you and John go at it. That's the kind of man Clay Dabbler is. He's a fucking righteous man.
Right? So it's no longer the Duke with Joey C. He is the king.
I'm not going to take that shitty title. And
Why don't you just take the Fiora? That's the highest fucking position, right?
I'm El Jefe. El Jefe.
Yeah, the king.
The Fiora. The Fiora is like beyond.
That right is going full stuttering John. Uh-oh.
What?
Joey, the guy that jumps on the grenade to save the rest of the platoon.
That's right. That's me. Thank you, Tom. That's exactly.
Dayla. Yo, Clay, can you unblock me? What's up, buddy? How you been?
I do like to get if Clay could tap on this though, Clay. I mean, he came back yesterday. Do you think he's going to stick to the Sunday regiment? I don't think he can do it. Be honestly, here's why. No matter at the end of the day, John don't have the finances he thinks he has. He don't. So he needs to.
Rochi, Cupcake wasn't lying. Cupcake was fed information, and that's what he went off of.
I never said Cupcake was lying. I said
no. He's not saying you.
Oh.
He's not saying you. He's referring back to the work. So you remember how Cupcake was?
Yeah, he's being told one thing. Yes,
yeah, so it is what it is.
Cupcake was part of the work, so that's what he's figuring out. He says so. Cupcake.
Like he says, yeah, I had nothing to do with that work. No,
he didn't. What Kahuna was doing with him is, I got Cupcake. I'm going to go do this. and Cupcake because he knew Cupcake would rile me up. And he knew it.
Oh,
And
yeah.
that's
Make
what-
that clear. He didn't.
he was
American
a part of that shitty work
Cupcake
that
had no
failed, but he
part
was
of
the guy that was going to rile me up. And
right.
they
Make
on
that
me.
pretty clear. Yeah.
I mean, Kuna was
So-
texting Cupcake and they were texting her while he was working me up and while he was in
You
the
could
shower.
say Cupcake was being used.
Yeah,
That's
right.
it.
We
So
use
whatever
Cupcake.
happened to Phil Elmore?
He's still on Twitter.
He died. Did you?
But
hear
he's
that?
not on YouTube.
Raise
No
you guys a
more.
question, and I know how to answer. I liked Phil Elmore. I thought he was a nice guy, and I had him on my show quite a bit. I
I had him on my show. He was a nice guy to me.
man. But
Yeah.
they tacked him pretty good because he told me about when he wrote all those books and when he was on the internet years ago, how his life was threatening because of the martial arts guys. He would expose their true ways, how they're liars and how they're not this, and he's wrote some deep shit. He's into that real. How do you say that? Like that I Spy fucking deep fucking covert opera shit, where he's real good. The guy's a brainiac, man, when it comes to certain things. I wrote it like bad respect. But did they attack him on his personal? And I know one thing, he came unglued back when Vince tried to install one of his family members. He went fucking postal on Vince, which I don't blame him. If you got to resort to take a shot at someone's children or grandmother, you're a fucking idiot. I mean, okay, it's a fair game. That's a sissy cop out. If you got to terrorize a 90-year-old grandmother or a little kid that can't defend, you got fucking problems. You got problems. If you can't be a man to fight that man every day that you're attacking, and you got to go other ways, you're weak. You lost. You're going to lose every time. You're going to lose every time. It's not going to work because you're always going to find someone that's going to go. Why do you think a suicide bomber? What happened to us 9/11? Do you think I would have ever fucked with that guy that went on that plane? Anybody that knows they're going to die and they're going to fucking get on that plane to blow the plane up, and they don't give a shit about human life. You think I want to be around pissing that guy off? Never fucking mess with a person that don't give a fuck about human life. Okay? That's a fact. Never take people that far. That's the problem in the internet. They don't know truly the people. They take it past that. But when someone, that's why back last year they thought it was going to end with someone getting hurt in the Dabbleverse because they were testing people. You don't know. We didn't all come from the same cloth and raised all every day in our life. We don't know each other like that.
Monchichi.
He's the
What was
best
the
friend
other
you
one?
and me.
What was the last one?
I'll get there.
No, the
Ringo
one
could have sent me a fucking
before,
Monchichi.
before the road strikes.
You could have, Luke. You could have sent me
Cupcakes.
the fucking Monchichi.
Cupcake
No,
says
he was saying. So Joey was trying to use Cupcake in this too. No, he wasn't. That was all Kahuna.
Listen, I stay away from Cupcake. He's a fucking asshole, okay? But like I said, he's my friend too. I'll have breakfast with him. I'll take him to dinner. I'll go out and have. I don't drink, but I'll buy him a drink. I'll hang out with him in a restaurant. I'll go to a movie with him. I'll go on a vacation trip with him. I will do that because he's a funny guy. But like he said, brother, I love you, but I'm never gonna give you an inch. And I go, no problem, buddy. I know that. Thank you. I understand. He does it because he likes my reaction. It's funny to him. He knows a lot of people. End of the day, everybody likes my reaction. But here's the thing: when I would call out certain things, the facts are facts. Okay, everybody was so bent that Shirley made me a whackpacker. That was so far from the fucking truth. So far from the truth. And I just used to laugh because, when that happened the other day, and I called Shirley up, he texted me back right away. Thank you, man. I love you, man. I reached out. You and your family okay? I know this is late in your lap. It's got to be mindful. I know you got it. I won't bother you. I go, but if you need me, I'm here. He goes, right? He goes, you need to just talk. Just call me. Many times, Shirley would call me. Are you okay? I'm hearing some stuff in the Dabbleverse. Shirley told me one day, I told him, I swear to God. I said, Shirley, at one point in my life, I wanted to be a Howard Stern whackpacker. He fucking, he said, don't ever sell yourself that short, pal. You're way better than that. That's what he told me. That's a friend.
Why do you want to be something like no? Why be a groupie? Just be your
Because
own
first of all, this is what he said. You could never be one because those guys, to be one, you got to be able to take the shit of the shit coming at you your whole life once you go that road. Howard Stern would make you a star, but at the same time, you're going to get fucking beat up every day. And he goes, those people the ones that Howard picked were gold. So one, you would never be one successfully because you don't have it in you. That's number one. That's what he said. I took it as a compliment. He goes, two, you're way smarter than that. He goes,
Joey,
if you listen to me and Bob, we see a lot of things for you. Just trust me. And that's what I've done. I've trusted. I didn't call him up. What the fuck you call me the Duke for? I didn't say none of that. I didn't call him up. Whatever he's got going, I went with it. And it's probably Jason's right. He probably did it to draw because he knew it draw a dumbass to come back on. Because John was bent about that when he got that $2 super chat. He wouldn't say nothing because he wanted to bear himself for an Army Major. If Army Major was there, John would have been fucking spitting out of his mouth, telling me that motherfucking Joey C ain't shit. I'm the Duke. But he didn't do that. Even Shula said it. So John, it is bothering John. Right now he's watching this and pacing. You ain't the fucking Duke.
Well, he is, John.
No, I'm the
he
king.
Is.
You're right. I'm
He's
not the Duke,
king.
bitch. I'm the king over the Duke.
King. Cha-ching.
Joey can swim 3 miles without taking a breath.
You damn right.
Absolutely.
Damn
So
right.
let's wrap it up, Joey.
Let's wrap it up. We love everybody. Let's wrap it up.
So coming up at 2:30, get your wallets ready. Part 2 of Show and Tell on busting balls and taking names.
And we're gonna go out with me dancing.
Oh, we're gonna get erotic too.
Oh, Jason. Oh, Jason.
I don't know what y'all going at right there. I like to see.
Oh, Jason.
Really.
You see, I know how to have fun. I know how to make a joke. You know what I'm saying?
But you know what? We all do, but you're taking it to a level that's little.
I'm gonna hear about it next. She's like,
Yep.
you know what you sounded like.
Oh,
She says, what Shirley does it is funny. When you do it, I gotta question it. I'm getting scared.
Hey, I used to run the titties on the stream bit back in the old days.
Let me tell you something. Unfortunately, I'm not against anything. What anybody is, that's wonderful. If you're happy. But I can promise you, there's not even a fucking sliver of my fucking pinky. I'm all man. I'm sorry. There's no femininity in me. And when I do it, because I'm not a comedian, my timing's always up. My wife goes, you know how bad that looked?
No. Here's what it's wrong, Joey. It's actually funny. It can be great, but you take it to an exotic level.
I do.
You
I don't know. I'm reading that.
Do it too much.
I know that these at the end of the day, the Davenports, they like all this crazy shit like that. So I try to fit in. But you know what? My wife said, she said, yo, don't you fucking try to fit in. Forget it. Just stay to yourself.
Jason, plug yourself.
All right. At JBX's God, where we have Bored Half to Death, Get Off My Couch, the morning show, the morning tide every once in a while. And we also have Joey C on there and a lot of other characters from Lou to Bobby Nick, even to Hack Ride or whatever, and even Electra. All these casts will all be there at JBX God, 12 a.m. every night. There is either Bored Half to Death, Chillcast, or something. They're always there. So
And
go and
Joey will
subscribe
never be
immediately. Go subscribe immediately at JBX
right,
God.
Yeah, Joey. Jason's about 75 away from getting that milestone he needs. Let's get him there.
35 hours?
75 subscribers.
Have you hit the hours?
Oh, I
He's got
passed the hours a while.
Oh,
Yeah.
shit, I didn't know that. I thought you still need a lot of hours.
No.
Oh, fuck. We'll get this. We'll have you wrapped up by next week. We'll get this done.
Yeah.
I'm on a mission now. That's all you need?
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Let's get 75 more subscribers, and I will piss on John's face.
Oh my God.
We don't want you to ruin a good photo. Just take a picture of John and piss on him.
This is going to be a classic. The guy that made this, it was only handed out to like all the top dogs that put out.
Right.
You know, and the guy came up and he goes, you know what? He goes, I want you to have one. I go, why me? I go, I felt out of place because I was a fan. There was a fan. He goes, no, I'm a big fan of yours. I want you to have one. There was only limited. And to me, that's going to be a collector piece. It could be a collector item.
Yeah. Clay Davros says you got to frame it.
I'm going to frame it. I'm going to frame it. And Clay, when Clay, I asked Clay if I could have if I could purchase my Clay statue because it's so surreal. John get a little upset about that because he commented, now that looks like Joey C. You did. But I don't look like me. John John, the bottom line is he's pissed off because Clay made me perfect and John had a head that fell off.
You two just need to get on Twitter, fucking exchange some DMs, and find out how much it's going to cost.
No, I told him
to mail it to you.
I wouldn't charge you. I'm going to pay for. I'm going to pay the shipping. He's going to let me pay the shipping.
Look, he says it right here. Yes, sorry, Joey, I will get it to you.
I know that. Clay, I love you, brother. I'm always happy to see you here, man. But you know what? The man's just a righteous man. That's all. I think he was fighting with DG back in the day, and I guess DG and him got some pretty big stuff. And he goes, I'm trying to be nice here. I'm trying to be. He said, but if DG saw what way I was built, DG wouldn't be attacking me like this. And he sent me a picture. And I go, is that really you? Come on. He goes, that's me. And then when I saw him for the first time, I go, damn son of a bitch, Clay Dabo is a righteous man. He goes, I don't want to be that hateful guy, but DG's pissing me off. He's lazy. See, he's like, I'm lazy too.
Morning, Tiff.
I'm lazy.
You're coming in at the tail end.
Hey, Tiff.
So for all you laters, just scroll back, watch from the beginning, and enjoy the ride. On that
Before you
note,
go, I want you to say, and John, I want you to listen to me right now. That's right. You are the Duke. You are the Duke. But you clear with me anything you're going to say on the internet. You must come to me and clear it. You understand that, fat boy? Clear me. You understand? I'm a little concerned about that photo you took of the keys. Did you come out of the closet there, fat boy? Let me know. But you don't do no bits unless I approve it. Okay?
Bye-bye.
Take that to the bank. I'm done.
Bitch.
Bitch.